So when you get this back and forth of New York full stacking through mid, charging you
Oh
in
my
archways,
god, dude, I'm half tempted.
defense, wait a second, no one's pushing anywhere. Vegas just
Get my laptop out right now.
Control early.
If I get my laptop out, won't have this issue.
Right across this time, he does survive. Clayster, though, still tallies first blood plus.
Oh, actually, I don't really think I could in time. I'd have to get all the cords, everything plugged back into my laptop. That's just not gonna work.
Just so scot-free. I mean, the one thing working for Vegas is that Clay found that first blood plus an extra, but now you're forced to try to deny more map away for some information, and Clay gets caught mid-tack sprint. The bomb's now in a recoverable position for Priesta. TJ in 1v2.
Like in my 3-4 years I've been streaming, recording, I've never had so many issues in my life.
Priesta thought about the plant, backed off. TJ's damage decent.
Never.
A little cheeky jump up from Priesta, trying to at least get some damage into play. TJ looking for the tag, gets it, backs away. 30 seconds on the clock. Priesta back on for the plant.
I mean, like I said yesterday, we streamed for 3 hours and had no issues. None.
Now with Hydra, who collects the bomb.
I haven't even been able to watch this recent match or this game, not the match.
Here comes TJ. The check. Shots decent. Hydra stays alive, but no, can't quite find the gunfight, and TJ clutches a 1v2.
You can always count on TJ showing up in the search and destroy. Everybody popping off for TJ there. You saw Temp and Sandy just gassing it up, even in the cameras. That is just so wonderfully played right there.
Massive apology to everyone that was tuning in to watch these matches. I am super sorry. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try to figure everything out this week. See what I can do to fix this, and then hopefully next weekend we'll be good to go, smooth sailing. Because I'm sorry, guys.
Vegas with a 1-round lead once more.
And this time, Vegas wasting no time
Playing TJ again.
Defensive setup for New York again. Hydra, good first
That's
blood.
not good.
Out, and this is the problem with just trying to rush into A when New York have this type of a setup. Clean
they do take out Hydra, so that's
4v2,
key.
3v2 for New York.
Bombs collected. TJ's on the site. He's trying to plant it. Priesta didn't see him. He's covered by the display case. Skies the wallbang shots through the door of luggage. Not going to collect any damage on the TJ. Bomb laid down.
TJ's thinking about making the cross.
I don't know if he saw Priesta there or not.
He may not have seen TJ. But New York, it's all
Huge
about
kill.
trying to clear out this player in the back. Problem is, now TJ's position is known, and New York's going to have to go quickly.
Oh, big kill by Temp. He stays alive. Got to give TJ some time. Doesn't matter. He got the kill. Let's go.
Catches him on the backside staircase.
Go, Temp.
Denies the attempt for a clutch.
We go.
And now Vegas take a demanding
I just noticed his glasses are like diamonds.
Out here. If you're Vegas, you don't want to try to maybe swim
that was a huge 2-piece.
And when TJ's
Go,
playing
Temp.
like this, his
Let's go,
decision making
Temp.
on point. His shot is looking crisp. The trust that Temp can hold down the back display case there at P4 is just so good. And it's like you even asked, with that time of that sounds being popped, TJ diving across to the top luggage stairs. He catches Skies by surprise because Priesta gave up the angle quite some time ago as they try to rewrap around the back. Series point for Vegas.
And 10 crucial points on the leaderboards at hand. New York feeling things out. Clayster, first blood. Temp still scouting over to the top side of bars. Sky's trade does alert that Temp very well could get into a long-range gunfight. But Standy, how about this play? At just 1 and 7, he's looking to go really quickly to clear out this position, but no, he misses out on the chance of the opening gunfight. Sky stays alive. Trophy system keeps him safe from Clayster.
I gotta stop throwing lives.
Just like that, New York bring it to a 3v2 in their name.
Could be the 5-3 curse, but I'm not gonna worry about that.
To try to deny the wrap over towards B because the bomb has not been planted at A yet. Clayster has to be careful if he tries to swing wide. A lot of ARs looking at this top bad position.
This is all about timing. Temp trying to get around the
Ooh. Oh my god, he gets him. All up to Temp in a 1v2, 1v3, but he already got kismet.
Another tag. He was hoping for a Vaznev. But for a 1v3, no dead silence in total. And the 10 crucial leaderboard points. Can Temp find a way to isolate? Does see Skies, topside bar.
Oh,
The question,
Priesta.
though, is where is Priesta come to?
Okay, he just stopped. I thought he was gonna push the whole way through.
Temp on the move. Skies throwing shoulders. Temp has seen this. Couple of shots trying to bait Priesta out, but man, he's just not taking the bait at all. Very wisely holding his ground. 15 seconds. Temp has
Let's
to
say that's
make
gonna
the
do it
play.
for the round. Yeah.
It looks like he very well just may concede the round in favor of holding the 4-streak.
We cannot have Standy or TJ throw their lives early in the round. Okay, we gotta keep everyone alive. Gotta get the first blood.
We've seen how deadly it is. Hard
End it right here, okay?
Search and destroy. The splash damage can find a lot of value when it comes down post plant or retaking over there by lights. But it's a gamble. Again, it all mostly comes down to the unfortunate disaster of Standy not finishing his food. I mean, he had Skies dead to rights on that Godheady.
Yeah.
Just unable to get that last bullet, even a half a bullet. I think a cold breeze would have taken Skies out of that round. Would have forced out at least a 2v2 ARs on both sides, but not going to be the case. New York, one round away from forcing out another round 11.
Different setup this time for New York. They're not going to play aggressive in towards couches. They're going to double stack in and around bedroom to watch the cross towards A. Vegas
good shots. Let's go.
This guy's tagged up.
No.
Way to a kill, but Hydra down low takes down 2.
Hey, good trade. 2v2.
And that does lead to an opportunity for
Gotta find Kismet. Always on the flank right here. Tempted to see him though. Tempted to see him.
Exquisite. Kismet does get out, realizes that his plan has been foiled. And Vegas with those tags will look for a plan on A.
It's redemption time. You covered space. Get the bomb planted today. You know that Kismet might try to flirt with the flank. They just don't know where Priestess might be located at.
TJ opts to stay on the bomb though. Dead silence out. TJ does get across. We stay 2v2.
That's huge.
Priestess through the bottom. Temp takes shots. Oh, the damage is so severe. Trying to flip.
Let's go, TJ. Let's go. Hey, right there it is, baby. Riker, welcome back. Welcome back. Again, I apologize to everybody. I've not had this many issues streaming ever in my life. And of course, they happened today. On our first ever watch party, I apologize. I can't apologize enough. Again, I'm gonna try to figure everything out over the week, and hopefully next weekend we're smooth sailing from start to finish. Good to go. But I've looked it up. I've tried making sure everything's all updated. There's nothing that I can see surface level at the moment. I'll have to do some more research and dive in a little bit deeper. And yeah, I'm just sorry, guys. It's annoying, you know, like trying to just have a nice watch party. You guys kind of hang out, chat, watch the games with me, and just not going my way. Not going my way. Vegas got it done. I told you guys, 3-2 to Vegas. 3-2. If I was Vegas, I would be vetoing Hydra Hardpoint from here on out. Or practicing it in scrims before I play it in any match again. Something's gotta happen.
New York, and even more so, the Expo control just clean with it was Vegas from start to finish.
Again, a lot of explaining to do for New York when it comes
but right now, I'm scared that it's gonna happen again. You know what I mean? We've had so many issues today. We've had more issues today than I've had in the past 4 years of streaming. That's insane.
Let's go Vegas, and shout out to Nameless calling out Clayster as our player to watch. He was the difference maker in that game 5 getting the first bloods, but he also set the tone with that game number 1. The veteran still got it, Nameless.
Yeah, I mean, the guy was going crazy. I mean, you're talking about MVP of the series. Clay was willing them to victory on both those maps. I mean, he took over in that hard
I agree.
point.
Clay did it.
Multi-kills, had 29
Clay did his thing, man.
And then we get to that control, the most important map of the series. It's 1-1 at that point. What happens? The very first round, they need Clay to make a heroic effort. Round 1, he finds 3 kills, leading them to that first defensive
I'm just hoping and praying that the stream stays up for the rest of the time. Like I said, I just want to reiterate, I will try my best to do some further research, take a deep dive into the system, make sure everything's good to go for next weekend. I have not had any issues with this PC. I've had it since Monday. Haven't had any issues with it. And of course today. I even did a 3-hour test stream last night and had no issues. And now today. Today it's all going downhill.
New York troll. We talked about the map set.
They're not trolling. No, they're preparing.
No,
right?
Okay, it's fair.
this is a troll. I think putting Expo up against Vegas Legion, which is technically their best control map, I don't think at this point, especially when you're in New York sublanders, you don't try a map pool test right now, especially not in control. You're a strong respawn team.
Well, they have to, right? They almost have to. They're going to get exposed versus top teams. But problem is, it doesn't look like they made any Expo strides in the last couple of weeks, right? So I think they were thinking going into this series that they were going to win map 1. They probably thought they had the massive edge on that fortress. Clay just went absolutely ham, and then what happens? You lose that game 3. Now all of a sudden you're at a disadvantage. So
we gotta take a look at our Hummer extract mode. Well, New York didn't get the win. They do get our GMC EV extract mode play, and it comes from a man named Hydra. Hydra taught me during this game that you can do 3 180 dolphin dives and somehow get past 3 Vegas players. Look at this
right there, bro. I mean, like, how
that's
the movement
insane,
was
dude.
crazy. He dolphin dives sideways, got out of the room, backwards dive to couches, played his life, and finesses with the Deddy all the way on the reflank, and they end up winning this round. Just incredible movement, preserving his life out of Hydra.
That is Hydra with our Hummer extract mode, but he gets an L today. The W and the 10 points go to Vegas Legion. We have Clayster on the line right now. The
We had a Clay interview
up since yesterday at 3 p.m. Clay, I know how meaningful these matches have been for you this week. We can see it on your face in game. What are you saying to the squad? What's happening on the comms? What's it like right now in a very pressure-filled situation?
Just a lot of passion, Puckett. We really want to make champs. We know how important all these matches are. I mean, I smell like shit. I'm sweating so hard. Like, we are trying so hard to win these matches. Like, I got to go shower right after this interview, man.
You look good.
WGAS. I want to ask you, because obviously you guys finally started winners. It's not the showing that you wanted to happen, you know, and now we head into Major 5 qualifiers. It's the last stride for you guys to try and clinch top 8. What was that conversation like following Major 4 and bombing out the way that you did unexpectedly from us and as you as players?
Yeah, the conversations, I mean, obviously weren't good. We got absolutely speed ran by New York and then choked a 5-2 lead game 5 with a streak against Florida. And that's just like one of the most like heartbreaking ways to lose. We know how important it all is, but we also understand that we still have a stage left. Like we're not in last place. We're not in 11th place. We're not in 10th place. Like we're on the cusp. Like we're 3 matches worth of points behind. We just got to understand that. Like everyone's talking about, oh, your strength of schedule is so bad. Like it doesn't matter who we play. We've always played the top teams really tight this year. So I think it's actually better for us that we play better teams this stage because we play up and down to our competition consistently. So better practice for us, better reps for us, and hopefully we can keep these points going.
Love that attitude. That's awesome.
Heck yeah. Yo, Jim, so it's 2023. You just had 11.1k damage, a 1.2, absolutely taken over in that series. I was not expecting to see a stat line like that out of you going into this one versus New York. Just a couple days ago, I saw you weren't getting picked in 8s and things like that. How does that, like, going into this, are you trying to make a statement? Like, because you've been taking over these first 2 matches.
Yeah, 100%. I think that I've been super lackluster all year, and especially my LAN performances haven't been as good. I think I've been not being selfish enough, if that makes sense. And so I've really kind of found my own and understand when to be selfish and when to play as a team. Like, I'm one of the biggest team players you'll meet, so it's been a hard adjustment for me to be more selfish. And I think that's really what I've found. I've been grinding a ton, playing a lot of VODs. I mean, I'm still trying to play. And if I go out with a whimper, who knows if I'll get a spot next year. So I'm really trying to trying to put my all into this, and you can see it on my face, on my reaction right there, like how much this means to me. I really want to qualify for champs, and we're doing that, hopefully.
Yo, that's better get a spot.
Yeah, I was going to say, if someone's selling a franchise, you're the first man I'm calling. Clay, congrats on the win. We're going to let you go. Before you go, though,
let's go, Clay.
Who's going to be the star to watch in your next matchup against Atlanta?
Star to watch versus Atlanta. I mean, me, right?
That's the guy.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I was hoping you were going to say. I was going to say it for you if you didn't. Clayster, thanks for joining us. We'll let you go.
Thanks for having us, guys. Thanks for having me.
That is Clayster in our Monsters Winner Circle. Let's now, of course, talk about some more competitions that are going down. World Series of Warzone is up and running. The qualifiers are live. Scan that QR code to get in on the action.
Are the World Series of Warzone qualifiers live? I thought there was a delay on them. I thought someone said that it was delayed now. I don't know. Could be wrong.
In-game bundle. If you're
Not really sure.
Your Night Runner yet. Pick it up right now. We've got some blueprints, some awesome gear, and Allie's got that character model in her ranked games.
Yeah, I absolutely do. That's definitely not a lie whatsoever. Make sure you pick it
I
up,
mean,
guys.
Yep, look just like her.
That's
We'll be
quality
back.
skin right there.
When we do, we have the Rocker looking to extend the gap back to 3 games. Can they get a second win on the night? They take on the Breach after this.
Rocker and Breach up next. Is that, I believe, the first time we're seeing Boston without Nero. So we'll see how it's going to be, man. I'm really curious to see how it's going to end up. I don't know if it's the right move, but hey, big shout out to Clay and Co. on the Vegas Legion. I think that brings their points back into 20. 20 points behind the Rocker here, so they need Boston to go. Actually, it doesn't really matter. They need either Rocker or Boston to lose this. Because I think Boston has a better chance of winning more, so they need Rocker to lose this one. But right now, Rocker and Boston are both tied for 7th place, or 6th place? At 160 points. Which is kind of crazy. I didn't know Boston was that close. I thought they were a little further ahead. This kind of changes the game. We might have Boston, Rocker, and Vegas at the Major 5 LAN, all fighting for that top 8 spot. Might get a little mixy. Might get a little mixy. I mean, we talked a little bit about New York's inconsistencies across series. They showed inconsistencies within the series this time. Like, they absolutely took over that Hydro hardpoint, man. It's just couldn't get that going to any other game modes or maps. Like, they got destroyed on the Expo Control. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's check can we get a refresh here? Here we go. We got the starting grid for the Miami Grand Prix. Is there? Okay, I'm gonna have to check it out because I don't know if there was any penalties or what. But Perez starting first. That's awesome. And Alonso in second. Sainz in third. And Magnussen in fourth? What? There's a Haas starting on the second row. On the second row. What is going on? There's a Haas starting on the second row. I gotta see what happened during qualifying, man. This is what's going on. We have 4 different cars in the top 4. We have 5 different cars in the top 5. 6 different cars in the top 6. Oh my god. We have Perez, Alonso, Sainz, Magnussen, Gasly, Russell, Leclerc, Ocon, Verstappen, Bottas, Albon, Hulkenberg, Hamilton starting all the way back in 13th. Zhou, De Vries, Norris, Tsunoda, Stroll, Piastri, and Sargent to round it off. What happened? What on earth, dude? That's crazy. I would love to see Sergio get a championship. It's going to come down between one of the Red Bull drivers. It's just their cars are so much better at the moment. It's definitely going to come down to one of the Red Bull drivers, and I would like to see Sergio Perez to get his first championship here. I think he's earned it.
The world's first all-electric super truck.
Here we go. Bringing Rocker back out. And they go 2-0 on the day. See, I'm looking at the stats right now on the PC. Everything looks good. I don't know why. Yo, is this Boston's intro? Okay. Kind of crazy to think they have Beans and Kremp, both rookies, on the team.
Minnesota, make some noise. We are about to kick off your second match of the home series as we have the 8th-seeded Rocker taking on 7th-seeded Boston. Both teams desperate to lock in their spot at COD Champs come
Oh yeah, they're fighting for the 7th place. I think I said 6th place earlier. They're tied for 7th at 160 apiece.
Before we get there, and a big matchup for our Boston squad that we haven't seen in a bit. Before we talk about this matchup, though, I want to give a shout out to our Challengers players, and it's not just fame from the Rocker who is making moves in Challengers. We have a Challengers Cup going on right now, and someone from Allie's WXC, the all-ladies competition, is making some power moves.
Yeah, in case you guys forgot, you know, I'm hosting women's tournament, the WXC. We just finished our seeding matches, and one of our players from Team Phoenix, our top 2 teams, is actually going for a top 8 placing right now. She's playing for Stallions Red, which is Zuma's Challengers team. She got plugged in a couple of days ago.
Oh, I didn't know Zuma had a Challengers team. That's cool.
Matchup right now, if you guys want to go check that out. But shout her out, she's gross. They literally they plugged her into a scrim against like Zuma, Octane, Abizi, just to be like, let's see how good these players really are.
And why did we want to call out that reverse sweep? Because we have seen it recently, and the Rocker pulled it off against Seattle at the last major. Can they survive a situation like that again, though, against Boston today?
I mean, going down 0-2 to Boston in an online portion, especially going on to a CeeLo. Now, granted, Minnesota's been good there. Boston have also been very good at a CeeLo control. Yeah. That could be some tough territory.
Boston,
but Minnesota,
I don't know about this Boston team, but Boston overall throughout the year, they seem like a pretty decent control team. So if they can at least pull out one game before the control, they'll be okay. I think Boston should win this one, but again, I just don't know. We'll go 3-2 Boston on this one. I'm curious to see how Vivid's gonna do on the team. See how they'll do without Nero, because sometimes Nero pops off. I will say Nero can be a little inconsistent at times, but overall, when he does pop off, he does a lot for the team, so we'll see. Afro to continue his hot start for sure.
They're broken 5 times in the series earlier today, and that's been kind of a slip up for the Minnesota Rocker throughout this entire season. And they're going up against the Boston Breach that is really solid in respawn.
I just want to see what nade spots they have lined up for game 2. Keep your eyes on bans. We of course have to take our eyes over to Boston Breach though, because they are making some big moves. You saw Vivid put on the bench for Major 4. They bring Kremp in from the Challengers scene, and the team doesn't get the success they were looking for. Now they put Nero on the bench, put Vivid back in the starting lineup. So as we take a look at our Monster Energy pregame, you gotta return to solid hardpoint form with Vivid back in the lineup. With Vivid,
it's a little different story from online to LAN.
Just 1 win in their last 9. I think that's the only sentence you need to read if you're a Boston
They're
fan.
1-8 in hardpoint without Vivid. What?
They were still getting kills, but they need somebody to calm them down in these big situations. We thought it would be Beans. That has not been the case, and I can't wait to get to a listen-in today to hear what their
They didn't change the overlay, dude. That's Vivid on camera, but it says Nero.
If they were one player, If they hit the fusion, they would be dominant. But no,
don't do him like that.
Back where he should be. He should have never been put on the bench in the first place.
I like that. Nameless has a whole YouTube video about it. If you disagree, go check it out. Put it in the comments. Here we go, though. Quick predictions before we send it to the casters. Who takes the second matchup here in Minnesota?
Boston.
Boston takes it.
Boston.
I'm going Minnesota. Let's make the whole
No way,
crowd happy
Bucket.
as we
No
send it to
way.
the casters for this one. We got Miles, the Ross boss, and of course, my man Stud.
Thank you very much, Des. Yeah, we're ready to go. This is going to be a good one. The crowd is lit. I don't know what they've been drinking in the downtime, but they enjoyed that last series and they're ready to roll, Jake.
This is going to be a banger, Ross.
That was a good series. Vegas, New York, that was a good series.
Clean 3-0 versus London, and then Boston Breach. They had to make the roster change. They bring Vivid back into the lineup because they were abysmal in hardpoint. Des touched on it. 1-8 in their last 9 HPs. You cannot beat any of the top teams if you are not winning this
And they're 1-8 in your last 9 hardpoints. That's not good.
I think it has the potential to go 5.
Could go 5. Well, let's find out if Boston Breach made the right
And
choice.
first hotel hardpoint of the day.
Into our first of 2 hotels to start things off here. And already, Jay, I can't lie, I'm excited to see how this one plays out.
Afro first on. Afro with 2 already. That's 3 down for Boston.
It's already a good start though, Ross. Already a good start for Minnesota, starting on the better side. 20 uncontested.
Oh, Afro's doing his thing.
Afro sitting at 3-0 already.
They gotta shoot him in the back to take him down.
They're looking to try to flip those spawns, a couple more kills, and it's gonna be theirs, but Boston Breach with a couple players coming off spawn at the right time, able to get those preferred sides for P2. But what a start to this P1, a flawless hold from Minnesota.
I mean, they're looking to take as much of this time as humanly possible. Great work again out of the Rocker squad.
Right there, that's 3 down.
We'll stay on board with him for a moment as Boston Breach, they find their
Boston
kills.
in good control here for P2.
So at the very least,
They are down 53 points heading into P2.
P1, that is a ton.
How do you let them get 53 points on
You will
P1?
absolutely take that if
What?
you are Rocker, because now you have multiple different situations where you can decide to break on towards his P2, take your time, a little bit of crawling through the hill as Afro finds the first, but Vivid is there for the trade. So Boston Breach so far holding down the
nice
first push,
kills out
they
of Vivid there.
For 3 in a row. They shut it down, and now with 35 seconds left, Minnesota give this one more push to try to find the break before they call that rotation.
Great bounce back. Not quite done yet. They're not going to be able to get right back into the lead, but they'll get very, very close indeed. Over now to Beans. Gun still smoking hot. Oh, he's got the knife foul!
He went for the knife, bro. Come on.
Takes care of Biz.
Come on.
Hard point in the hands of Rocker for a moment.
Alright,
Can he get into the ball?
Boston has to get control of this kitchen.
Final 10.
Big kill here, 4v5.
Now it's all about
Nice.
this rotation. There's 2 players already here for
Vivid
Boston
getting it
Breach.
done.
Vivid is at least able to find
They
the
don't have
first.
back kitchen spawns, but it will be starting off with time here.
Boston Breach can get a great hold in towards the kitchen. You have Awakening watching that mid cross. He does get cut down though, so there's more players here from Minnesota attacking from all angles.
Beef safe and secure over there by the freezer side of the map. Here comes Crypt to reinforce. Afro dives through the door. No way he manages to catch out that play over to Vivid now. He does get the stick. Nice work from Vivid there to try to stem the flow of Rocker players. Now we're on the point. Awakening outside, trying to make his way forward now. Ben Vance, he's going to be the man in the time for a moment.
I mean, Afro is making some plays, man.
Once again, Jay is another banger in kitchen.
It's another banger in kitchen, my friend. But Boston
Big
Breach
win out of
bodies
Beans.
on this side of the map should be able to get this final 20 and take the lead early on into this HP. Not gonna force Rocker off that early rotation. They know where the pressure's coming in from though. They're gonna try to be aggressive.
Yeah,
up
just
to the
like
middle
that,
map,
the
not
lead's
to
gonna
let
change.
anyone slip on by. But Beans and Crep already find himself in a great position to flip those spawns.
Good start, man. Not a bad hard point. Breach with the lead now. Cammy's going to get the first few moments over by Bart. We lead kitchen. We traverse the other side of the map. And Boston
Pants
already
just got
making their way
erased.
forward. Awakening and Beans in the feed. It's a couple of clean kills. It all comes down to Cammy. The tactical retreat from the point. Vivid's in. Breach are there. That's their point.
I mean, that's a clean overtake right there.
They take their time, work their way around the back, push their way through middle single
Oh.
arch. They got a good chunk of time, but that's an easy 3 dead already for Rocker.
And then that's
Right
it.
on into
That's
the
another
hard
clean
point.
overtake,
They
back
find
and
the
forth. It's a bang out.
They just had to take care of Bees because that's the guy on the pinch.
It really is a bang out. Oh my god. What's going on right now? back and forth.
24 seconds left. It's about time to start hitting that rotation.
Fame can't get any more on that life. Wonderful work from him, though, just to try to keep Boston at bay. They've done a great job bouncing back.
Traded for Vivid there.
Of no awakening. Takes care of Cammy, the perfumer. That's going to be business handled. Over to the restaurant we now go.
It looks like it's Rocker in first in the bar, a restaurant.
But again, Boston breach. The pinch is on. Jay Vance might be able to get nothing done. Awakening reads it. Here we go to the point straight away. How many can Afro get? There's number one. There's number two.
Afro does take two with him.
Bullet for that monster. Hard point now open.
Hard point is open. Minnesota,
I mean, it seems like overall Boston just has better setups on this map. Boston definitely isn't the first to rotate majority of the hills so far, but their setups when they get in.
Even without winning a bunch of these rotations, they are finding the breaks, and that's what's leading to this scoreline so far.
Yeah, you're able to get a couple of sort of 15, maybe 20 seconds each hard point at the very least. Damn!
I mean, they're getting the kills.
Open out of the kitchen once again.
They don't need to rotate if you're getting kills like that.
Bottom left-hand side of the minimap. That's where we go next as Breach.
You just have to start thinking about rotating here.
60-point game about to be 70. Minnesota Rocker have to get a great hold. They're fully set up for this.
Good kills out of Bans. They keep those back kitchen spawns.
Once again, Jake, Rocker with the rotation with the early
Gonna have at least two more gunfights here. Bans doing his thing. So we gotta listen in with Boston Breach.
He's in couches, Bans. One shot pain in the corner. He's in the corner. He's in the corner.
Start Boston, they are spitting fire in the comms, man, and they're running up the score as well.
And that's
yeah, I completely forgot. Beans is a passionate, like, caller. His comms, man, he'll be yelling at you.
Where the pressure's coming from, where the player's playing on hill, he's allowing all of his slayers to go out there and slay while he gets the dirty work done. And at the end of the first rotation on the hard points, Boston Breach have themselves a nice little lead. Over to the P1. It's been uncontested so far. Minnesota doing a great job.
Beans 21-12 right now.
Boston Breach get all the kills. They're able to flip it. This game is getting out.
They are shutting Cammy down. 8 and 17, only 9 seconds on the hill.
Most likely. Okay, Cammy back in the swing. He finds a nice kill there alongside Fame. Able to get the last few moments here. The pinch spawn they're going to be fully aware of, but the problem is you've got to get through Awakening.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get both.
Nice trade. Right on to the next point we go.
Awakening having a quiet 20 and 12.
He might be a real problem for Rocker in a moment.
Oh yeah, Krep's the guy that's just simply trying to play his life for his teammates to get back into the play. Now it's time to strike. There's only one player left in the play. And it's going to be Afro over towards the Shandy side, but the spawns now flip. Boston Breach in control of the hill for now, until Minnesota just fly right through the front. The trades go back in.
Oh, nice that kill.
Make it all 4 dead in the feed. Beans
all good though, all good though.
That's 3 for Beans. He's looking to get a couple more. Here comes the hit though from that Shandy side once again. Awakening guns up, ready to go. Things are good. Fame, Afro, they collaborating with the last man on the stairs. It's going to be Cammy in alive. Boston Breach, they cross the 200-point mark, and they absolutely slam out of P2.
Yeah, this is getting out of hand.
This is getting out of hand.
Usually a great team at hold percentage on this map, second out of all the rosters that we have in the CDL, but every single time they are setting up, Boston are finding the first initial couple of gunfights to find the break.
Another 1v1 win out of Afro.
In towards the new hill. So right now, Minnesota, they were able to slow down the game, take control of the map, fully set up for this kitchen hill for some much-needed time.
Much needed, brother. We've got 110 points to climb up now. Hard point firmly in the hands of Rocket for now. David now as he approaches, can't take care of Afro.
Nice 2-piece. Oh. Just punched him out, man.
Done with a butt of his gun. Awakening might be able to get it. But up next is going to be Bans. Boston Breach, not close enough to the hard point. Oh, the wall bangs though. As Bans gingerly dances around danger. Here comes Awakening. Cammy to back him up. Crimp on the outside finds 2. The pinch is now on. There's no way Vance can survive for much longer, surely. He's holding on by the tips of his fingers. He gets another. Jay, the hard point still rocker.
Good hold.
Point still rocker, a little bit of
They still got a long way to go to catch up to Boston here.
Down 1. Does Minnesota do exactly what they need to do? A great hold over towards the kitchen side. Now Afro trying to be the playmaker.
Ooh, man, Afro getting that kill in front there. That's huge. That is a big kill.
Minnesota should be able to get on the point initially, but
Afro's got to at least get one more here.
What else can he get done?
Awakening gets
Can
in.
do it.
Here comes in towards the bar. Cammy can't get any more. Crimps in. That's going to be the break. Vance has got to go huge. Can't get it done. Beans is there.
It's another freeze, at least 7 to 15 seconds.
Break through the front. All of Boston Breach spawning towards the
But he just fried him.
Pinch through middle arch. Contest is gonna be here. Afro trying to do it all, but Awakening combines for 3 in the feed. Only 14 seconds until Boston take map 1.
Boston holding on. Final 10 now. Afro taking care of from behind. Over to Cammy.
Cammy does get on point.
He stops it for now, but it's not enough. Boston's so close to the finish line.
Boston's working on the rotation. 3v6 here. Awakening Afro. They trade. It's going to go in favor of Boston, though. They got 2 people already on next. Vance is going to walk straight into a wall. Vance gets 1. Oh my god. Just the trade back and forth, man. Map 1 going in favor of Boston. You see that scoreboard? Can't you start picking it up?
What a start to this series indeed, my friend. I thought map number 1 was going to be a lot closer, but Minnesota made it a lot more respectable towards the end. It just came down to the first rotation of hard points. You had a majority of the preferred spawns going into some
Cammy started picking it up near the end.
Instantly broken by the pressure on the side.
Awakening, man, 34 and 17. Man, he was kind of having a quiet game though. Like it wasn't really. I don't know. I feel like they were focusing like more on some of the other players, but he went 34 and 17. What a game! What a game, Wake.
They walk away with map number 1.
What a crazy start.
Alright, I'm gonna go get a drink.
These ARs really bring
Alright,
Awakening. What a run. Highlights now from the start of this brilliant series. 2 teams tied up so far in the points. The winner walks away with 10. And the Krem, a nice look from him, man. I mean, everyone, the pressure here, Jay, in this arena. It's so overwhelmingly against Boston Breach, yet they still managed to come out on top there in that first map. We'll see. We talk about the hard point, the search and destroy in just a moment. With the hard point done, man, I mean, does that sort of change the way you feel about this series?
Yeah, it definitely does, because if Boston Breach are winning hard points, they are able to win search and destroys and control as well. It's just been the hard point that has been the struggle. So now that they find themselves up 1-0, confidence is definitely going to be on their side. Minnesota Rocker are not any slouches in the search and destroy, but just off the confidence that Boston were able to get off of that map number 1, you got to think it's all on their side going into this map number 2. Just let that one slip. A little bit of not the best performances out of a couple players over there on the rocker. You need to completely shake that one off, because how important this series is. It's a battle for the 7th seed. With Vegas just getting that victory over New York, they still are in the fight. So you got to be able to create some separation.
Alright. Not gonna lie, it's kind of like getting a little tired there.
Hotel side of this matchup. Looking at those stats again,
2.0.
24 and 17, disgusting work. That's a clean 2.0 from Demon Joe. Beans not too far behind them with 32 and 21.
That's a lean 2.0.
Statistically, you brought this up to me. Boston Breach have the edge here. There's no doubt about it.
That's the thing that's scary, because on this Boston Breach roster, when it comes down to search and destroy, ever since the addition of Beans, they have been able to take their
Anybody read those lips? I have no idea what he said.
More specifically, these guys are great at finding the first bloods, and then going up against Minnesota, who usually tend to struggle on this map, 10th overall throughout the entire league. When they get first blooded, they only have a 20%
What map we playing on?
at winning the round. So You cannot drop early because Boston Breach, they're going to be able to capitalize on it every single time.
They're going to punish if they really will. Well, there we go. Map number 2's on its way. We stay on hotel. We're gonna roll
Staying on hotel, okay.
I think you called this one out. You said it's going to be a long one, man. We could go 5. Pocket thinks Minnesota, Nameless and Alley. They were back in Boston. Let's see how it goes. The last few moments now for our teams to pour over the previous game stats. Think about what they want to do. In the
This would probably be a close matchup for S&D.
Actually, no, they're gone. Oh, good stuff. Those guys got out there pretty quick. We should be ready to roll.
Yeah, we should be ready to go. And I think if you are Minnesota Rocker, it's starting really early into the search to destroy with some success, making those early mid-round adjustments. One thing that they love to do.
See, that's another good thing about the home series. Even if you're not a fan of the team that's having the home series, if you're a fan of one of the teams that's playing against your hometown, or if your team that you support is playing that day, you're more willing to go. 7 and 8, 5 and 7. Okay.
And attached was on the rocker, but the guy who took over in the S&D was Vivid. He had a 1.8, and you can imagine if he's putting on that pressure with the S&G, getting those bomb downs, and he's still putting up 1.8s. That's a guy that can single-handedly shut down the game.
It looks like Rocker starting on offense here, taking it straight down middle.
Unbelievable, baby. Let's get it. Into the search and destroy we go. Slow start for both teams. No one really willing to give up too much. Vivid, that top side of the mini map, we see him. He might run into Afro a little bit later. Krem, he's going to spot Fame if he shuffles any further left.
Yeah, right now, both teams are trying to get a feel out. Basically, the default. How are they going to play this?
Very interesting. They just took bomb straight down statue. No way he's peeking out with it, right? What are you doing, lad?
Vance at least gets some information. Playing towards the middle of the map. Afro does as well. So 2 players are spotted. Where are the other 2 guys at? Bomb still definitely going over towards A.
My question now is, Boston.
Oh, he dropped bomb to check. Smart idea. Smart idea.
Now, especially that Fame and Vance have completely lit the bedroom up. We're still playing this real slow, Jay. No one giving anything up. There's less than 30 seconds to go. Rocker, you've got to move.
Nobody's died yet. 20 seconds left on the clock. Bomb still needs to go down. Beans holding them irons. They double by Wake.
Only 15 seconds.
Ooh, Afro, bad timing there. Those are good shots.
He cannot plan it. This is looking like a Boston Breach.
All right.
Early round to go up 1-0.
Breach take round 1.
Tight grip around that entire
I'm still expecting this to be a good search game.
Single thing there from Rocker, and by the time they moved, it was too late. Beans with a final kill here. Fame with a lovely snap, but not quite enough out of Rocker in that opening round, Jay. Good old Beans, man. Good company boy, enjoying that monster.
He's getting a little twisted. He's got the crowd against him. He's got the opposing team against him. Everyone is against him besides his teammates. But he has no worry. As Boston Breach with the patience are able to take round number 1.
Yeah, see what Boston does here. They're going for a split 2-2.
This is a guy who definitely knows the strat calls, the play calls coming in on the side of
Beans with the bomb.
Gonna go for the 2-2 split, just like Minnesota did. Play for that early information.
Beans being the guy with the bomb, he's taking a lot of fights over here by the A-bomb side.
The only thing I don't like there is that they brought the bomb
and if everything goes their way, Bounce will be a dead man. Here we
the
go,
whole way into A. That's a good kill. Does get traded out pretty quickly.
Here comes a potential trade, but no, Cammy has managed to buy some time. Reinforcements now from Rocker. They're flying in.
And they're wrapping back. They're wrapping back. They're moving. How long until Rocker notices?
Not gonna allow Boston Breach to get that free rotation over back towards A. It's gonna be slow and steady as they go for the full wrap through the back of their spawn. You're gonna allow Rocker to get back into this situation.
Cammy first line defense here.
I think he got spotted. He's in serious
Does stay alive. Got Fame top bed. Watch that.
Similar situation. This 3v3 could get real ugly. Cammy with a quick crossover.
Fame got great timing. Oh, he still got him. 2v2.
You still got opportunity to grab the bomb and get things going. Krem though, oh, he's in behind. This could be the round if he finds the kills here. It all comes down to Cammy.
Cammy in a 1v2, but
just like that.
He knows that they know exactly.
Breach takes the round.
Awakening
up 2-0.
does it all in those final moments of that round. Wins a huge one-on-one towards top bed. Cammy was just jumping around in towards bottom luggage the entire time.
I mean, once you're bottom luggage, it's hard to get back out of there. Just a straight hallway. There's nothing you can really hide behind unless you're hiding behind the door.
He's able to close out the round. Pulse a breach. 2-0.
You're basically forced to push forward.
Here we go. St. Paul's trying to will their team onwards here. Awakening's 5-0.
Yeah, see what Rocker does this time. This time they drop the bomb.
Here from Jacuzzi J, he's got all the mid-map covered. Standard setup. Let's see if Rocker have got an answer this time round.
They're leaning toward A side at the moment. Trying to gather some info, maybe get a pick. There it is, they got the pick. Vance and his nades, man. Vance knows how to throw some nades. Gets another one on Beans. They gotta get that bomb down though. Huge kill by Vivid there to get the bomb down.
Will he be able to find any more of this one? Awakening's dead silence activates. He's moving swiftly across the map. Might be able to spout fame. The timing's a little bit awkward. Tags are in. Here comes
Oh, I thought he was gonna knife him. I thought it was happening.
Stop the bleeding.
I thought he was gonna get the knife in.
First blood of the map right there for Rocker. When they get the first blood, find a lot of success in S&D. That round all falls into the hands of Vance. He says, someone else take bomb. I'm going to make the play happen. Finds himself in towards the bedroom and takes 3. For his beautiful stay in towards the hotel. Minnesota able to get on the board. Now down 1-2.
The tough vacation, right? This is a hotel from hell, man. This place is easy. 2-1. Rocker now.
I'm guessing the teams that Rocker plays at their home series, I'm guessing the other teams only have one game that weekend. But if they had another game that weekend, where would they play? Would they play out of the same venue, just on the other day? Because there's no way they travel back and play, right?
Already finds himself behind enemy lines. He pops that dead silence. Put himself over towards that B site. Now with bomb being down towards the middle of the map, this might cause problems for Boston.
Vance has got the dead. He popped. Oh, he saw Krem. Hold it. Will Krem check the floor? He doesn't.
Good kill out of Vance. 2v1.
Afro got the info that the bomb is going to be down towards middle checkout desk.
The way Afro has been playing today, along with Vance, I honestly don't see them losing this round.
It's only 30 seconds left on the clock. Beans with no dead silence. Good luck, my friend.
And Beans doesn't have dead silence. They are on Lance. There's no sound EQ, but still.
He knows that bomb. They've got eyes on it. Vance has the long line of sight here. No hope in hell.
The headies in this game are insane, bro. Like how you can see the tip of his helmet. Get out of here with that.
Early on aggression through the middle of the map. Through the chaos, Rocker able to come out on top.
With the Vaznev, them are good shots.
Making plays on the round. I'm pretty sure that's 6 in a row. So he might have earned himself a cruise missile, and that could be crucial.
Just like that, Rocker tied up.
For this game. All tied
Vance commanding the team.
Awesome breach. Back on the defense.
It is lit in here. I can't lie. I'm trying to build some suspense and all that. It's wild in this room. You're in control, Minnie. Here we go. Everybody, shh. Let's get into this next one. Vance has got a cruise. Crow's still on the donut.
Fame gets caught out with the bomb.
Awakening finds the first blood.
Not good.
That's already
not good for Rocker.
Boston. Now you have to slow this game down if you are Rocker. Bomb's going to be down over towards D1 Des. You have Vivid in a position to at least watch the cross towards site. Get some info on.
Man, it isn't just far enough out where they have to peek out to get it, bro. Oh no. I mean, they're gonna have to rely on Afro getting at least one here. Maybe scaring Breach a little bit to back up toward B.
Afro tagged up, have to make his way out. Clock's ticking though, Jay. You run out of time.
When he goes down.
And Vivid is able to take down Kami as well. So bomb being down towards double dash. Awakening drops.
Just like that 3v1.
He's able to shut down Vance. Now Afro left in a 1v3 with only 15 seconds left. It's looking like a Boston Breach defensive round once again.
Oh. Almost got his head sniped off, man.
pistol. Basically a flawless
Oh,
defensive
they...
round right there to Boston to take the lead again.
Another great defensive round, yeah.
Oh!
Man, that was a weird looking shot.
Oh.
Beans getting involved. A little bit of extra love. I think we count that as a body shot. We count it. It might be a little early, but we'll find out. It's the crowd. Crowd loves their beans.
Shooting bodies is not what you want to do in this situation. It never turns out to be the good thing for the guy that shot it. Currently, Boston Breach in the lead. All out pressure from Minnesota this time around through the middle of the map. This is their defensive setup. This is their go-to.
I'm telling you, man, Rocker and their nades, they kind of go off.
Already a 4v2 in favor of
I do want to say, guys, we have been having a ton of issues today on stream with the PC resetting and Streamlabs OBS crashing. So if anything happens and the stream ends abruptly, just close the stream, refresh my channel page, and we should be live in the next minute or two if something does happen. Okay? So just keep refreshing the page if something happens, and we should be back live. I do apologize for all the mishaps today. Hopefully I can get it fixed out and worked out for next weekend, but walk back in here, huh? Just really quick, wanted to say something in case the stream went down again.
He does lose the gunfight though. 30 seconds left.
Hey, Rocker. Keeping it going.
Tied up at 3.
I told you guys, the S&D between these two teams is probably going to be pretty good.
No, this is a tense hotel search and destroy. Statistical advantage still going towards Boston, but Rocker, the home crowd buff, it is no joke. The room vibrates after every round win. Here we go. Swap sides once again, Jay.
Such a back and forth.
I mean, it's a pretty cool looking stage as well.
Rocker with the perfect
Even though it's a smaller venue, I think they did a pretty good job with it. Boston really needs Krem to step it up. Honestly, he doesn't even need to get more kills or anything. He just needs to play his life a little bit better.
Beans with the boomstick, SPX in hand. Now eyes on towards what we call the God hit. Nowhere near it. He's going to be a little further back. There's Rocker again on these attacking rounds, Jay. They're not too willing to take any risks. At some point, something's got to give. We've seen him here twice now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I just want to see them change their tone.
Vance is lucky he didn't jump up there.
That was their only attacking round where they found some success. But they're trying to play for the information. The information leads to the first blood. Beans get taken down. Now you can get that bomb down towards A.
Beans gets baked. Bance with Deddy. Here's the door. Krem has no idea he's nearby, so that makes things very...
Should be bomb down.
Here comes Bance springing into
Yep, bomb going down.
Catches a sprinting awakening. He knows that next player is below him as well.
Okay.
Krem is still roaming around. A bomb planted now. Advantage Rocker.
Rocker in the 4v2.
That's a tough chow for a Vasmov. Also tough. Ooh.
Now it's Vivid, new guy, back on the lineup. In the 1v4 situation, finds the first blood onto Afro.
The new old guy on the roster in a 1v4. What's he got? 20 seconds to go.
3v1.
Does Rocker have got full map
17 seconds.
He's jiggling on the stairs.
Look at him dancing.
Look
at him dancing.
Just judging by the look on his player cam, he's probably chilling.
Hey, like Rocker's gonna take the lead.
One kill spree he has for now, and it will give Minnesota Rocker a 1-round lead.
Oh, just feed him the kill, bro. Why would he do that? You don't just wait all that time and then feed him the kill at the end. No way. No way. Man, that hit fire though. I hit fire though. Speaking of hit fire, if you guys tuned into the stream last night, someone hopped in stream and tried to 1v1 me. I feel bad. I feel bad. I made him rage quit in 10 minutes. We were streaming Fortnite and he said, "Do you want a 1v1?" Yeah, sure, whatever.
Fame could catch a player out. Crack that door. See what you find on the other side. This crowd is insane. I don't know if you can hear this, Jay. This crowd is nuts.
Oh, we can hear him. Crowd's going wild, man. I love it.
cruise missile does get invested by Vance, and nothing is able to connect. Vance is just
What was that camera angle, bro?
Oh, God, I was playing Rainbow Six. What the hell?
I thought he was sideways on the map.
All right, well,
What do you mean?
Afro is Krem. He's creeping, baby.
Oh man, he's creeping. Creeping.
Seriously, takes one more step. He's gonna get spotted out. Cammy.
Oh my god, Cammy gets the worst. The timing, he should have just waited a second. Kremp with 2. And Vance. And Vance is kind of going off this map. Can he get something going here in this round? Go up 5-3.
With only 25 seconds left, Boston Breach doing a great job. Just staying alive, Beans being a nuisance.
Gets hits on both. I mean, he did what he could. He tried.
As Boston Breach walk away with the attacking
If
round.
one more bullet would have connected on both of them.
Man. Even Vance invested in that cruise missile. It's not going to help Minnesota in this situation.
Okay.
Big round out of Boston Breach to get rid of that cruise, clutch up on the attacking ground. Now they're on the preferred side. All tied up at 4, back on defense.
Here we go again. I mean, Rocker, we've seen them now find success in attacking rounds. They've been able to break the Boston setup. Now let's see if they can do it again. A different look this time round. Bance once again with the bomb. Boston at this point in time, they know. You kill Bance, that bomb's down.
This time it's looking like Rocker just going to switch up their pace.
Oh my god, Vivid's about to... There's nothing he could have done there. Wait, hold up, hold up. Hold up. I thought Wake was getting 2. 1v3 with a snipe on Hotel. I mean, it's possible, but surely not.
I don't believe that shot. The clock's ticking, Jay. And he is checking every possible angle. This is...
Oh no, he looked the wrong way.
But he guesses
Okay, 5-4. One more and Rocker close this map out. Could tie up the series right here. At point. What do you think, chat? What do you think? Rocker closing it out right here?
You get that bomb down, Beans with the sniper pistol, hit a great first shot, but so many angles we have to try to check. Going in towards that kitchen bomb site. This Rocker now put themselves at game point, trying to tie the series up.
one more round is all your hometown heroes need, St. Paul. And they tie up the series. Cammy is moving. Forward he flies. Awakening though. Wait a minute.
What just happened?
Another one as well. And this has got round 11 written all over it.
Cammy pull off the unthinkable. The 1v4 as he stands in the middle of the map. No cover around. 38 health.
I don't know. Impossible is still possible. So a Beezy clutch of 1v4. So now it's time for Cammy, but fortunately he runs right.
Going around 11.
Boston Breach with
here we go.
Aggression through the middle of the map. Awakening starts off with the first 2. No trades are abound. As Boston Breach clean on this attacking round, are able to now force round 11.
Round 11.
Who has defense here?
Round 11. And some choice words.
They get rowdy over there.
Oh, they're getting rowdy. They're getting rowdy, Jay. There's no doubt about it. If you lip read some of the fans in the front row, you know what they're saying.
Like Breach have defense.
If you at home, it's let's not go Boston. 12-7 though for Awakening. Unbelievable. Round 11. Here we go.
Look at the pressure from Boston. 4 stacking over towards B. Vivid already puts himself in a great position towards L. Best, and this might work out perfectly if you are Rocker. You're getting a lot of information.
I mean,
a lot of tack usage going
Beans not having... Beans shot with the sniper is good, but he doesn't have that many kills. This map, it's round 11 and he's going to pull out the sniper. I just disagree with that decision. But I mean, that's why he's the pro and I'm not, right?
Here we go. 4v4 retake. In 40 seconds.
Man, the kitchen's tough to retake. So many corners.
Trying to find a way in. Don't really have a lot of attack. Uses us hit a couple wall bangs, trying to get some kind of information. Time is starting to tick, but here comes the push.
Here comes the hit. Afro doesn't take too much damage. Crimps in. Awakening with the coverage. Oh,
Yeah, there's
damage.
one.
Kills. Crimp finds one.
Oh, trades are in. 2v2.
And the bomb site has now been abandoned. 15 seconds.
Oh, no.
Rocky, you're not out of this yet. You still have to make sure that no one is on the defuse. Vayne flies forward.
No one's there yet. Cammy now. 1v1.
It's 1v1. It's done. It's over.
There you go. Rocker won it.
Defuse.
Series tied up. 1-1.
Rockets tie the series up.
What's third map? It's not Expo, is it? I don't know, to be honest with you.
It was.
That was a great S&D game.
Needed that round 11
Back and forth, man.
to the series, and they make the perfect
Told you the S&D was going to be good.
call at these final moments.
I'm so afraid to change. I'm afraid to even touch the mouse right now. Because I feel like it's going to just
Nice and slow.
blue screen on me again.
Counterattacks getting
So I'm just letting it go, dude. I'm afraid to touch it.
Island players slowly pushing
Oh,
up
if we blue screen again, I swear to God.
control of kitchen.
I'm just leaving it alone. Alright, what we got here?
Time has started.
12-8 out of Wake.
You just trade efficiently.
I mean, that's 2 games in a row. Awakening's just kind of popping off.
Tie the series
Vance had himself a game. Afro,
in the first bloods. It's 7-5.
you gotta get. That was Afro's, I would say, first bad map of the day so far. So,
It's now at an even scoreline.
playing alright. He's playing alright. Ellis CeeLo control. I'm gonna have to give Boston the favorite here for the control, just based on history. I don't know their exact record on Ellis CeeLo control, but overall, Boston themselves are a pretty dominant control team, at least usually. They were more so dominant, I guess, back when Fortress control was in. For whatever reason, they loved that map, and they were pretty good at it. They were pretty good at Fortress control. Bunch of freaks, them. But it's been a series, man. Breach kind of took off a little bit with the hard point, but a good bounce back from Rocker there. I think Cammy has to play like he did the second half of that hard point if they want a chance of winning this control. So yeah, I'm gonna say the player to watch this this next map is definitely Cammy. If he comes out hot, comes out swinging, then Rocker definitely has a great chance of winning this control. But Boston's teamwork and control is pretty good, so I gotta give the favorite to Boston on this map. So I don't know. I'm excited for the LA Toronto match, man. I'm excited. Did he stick him? Oh my god. That's a good stick. Oh, that's why I didn't recognize it, because we weren't on his POV the first time. Pretty sure we were watching Beans that whole time. I will say the head glitches in this game are something else, man. I remember back in the day, there was no way head glitches were that bad back in the day, right? Because like even when you crouched, I'm pretty sure some of your head was still sticking up. Like I don't think snaking was as much of a possibility back then, right? Or maybe people just didn't do it. I don't know. I don't know. Pretty good matches so far today. The first one, Minnesota-London match. I mean, London's already out of champs, so yeah, maybe they weren't trying their hardest. Maybe they were playing more selfishly, just trying to make their individual stats look good. And I mean, Nasty was looking pretty good. Nasty makes the plays week after week, match after match. It's just, I don't know if it's the team chemistry or what it is, but something's just not clicking with London and hasn't been all season, so I don't know. Vegas staying on. I believe they're 20 points behind both Rocker and Breach right now with their win over New York. So, and Clayster looked good, man. He looked in top form. If you guys missed the Vegas subliners, highly recommend going back through and watching that. That was a crazy one. Temp came to play today. Love to see it. Love to see it. I would say overall, though, the entire series, it was definitely a team effort. But if I had to pick two people, it was definitely Clayster and TJ that really at least led the slaying department. But I'd say the MVP of the match was definitely Clayster. I think moving on here to the LA Ultra matchup. LA Thieves have been looking amazing recently, but I do think Ultra might pull away the control on them.
League is brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL, and the GMC Hummer EV pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Upgrade your game with the SCUF, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Here we go.
What
Tied up 1-1.
what's the next hard point? Does anybody know what map it is?
In round 11. Now, though, we go to
We play LSCLO control, and then what's the hard point after? Anybody know?
Let's go! I wish I had that energy. If I was in that venue right
We
now,
haven't seen a single Mercado hard point today. We've seen two Hydros.
We have an LSCLO control coming up.
I like Hydro. It's just sometimes you get these weird split spawns. We've seen it today. We've witnessed it. But
attacking team. But for that defensive squad, it's a little bit padded. You see it right there for
wait,
Minnesota.
Rockers 10-1 on LSCLO control. What do you mean?
They're actually 2-3 on the defensive side. A lot of their previous success
Hold
was
on.
with attach. So this is gonna be a square, man. Whoever wins
What?
this map wins the series.
They're 10-1? How did I not know that? Jeez, oh man. I had no idea they were 10-1. That's kind of crazy. Alright, straight in. Rocker on offense. Must be something in the crowd.
The pressure from Minnesota Rocker. Over towards this B point, they know that Boston Breach have no trophy systems to work with, so the one guy that's playing on this side of the map has to play it super slow. They're just trying to find an opening, trying to get on this point, but so far, Boston Breach aren't giving up anything for free. Trades are bound back and forth.
There's a good trade back and forth.
Able to shut down that early pressure early on.
Cammy finds a smooth kill. Forward he goes. A little confused by the positioning of Beans there, so not really able to make much progress.
Boston clear the first wave. Now it's over to A.
A little bit of time now going his way. An aggressive forward position he finds himself in. Vivid's going to make him pay for it. Afro right back at it. Slow progress, Jay, but hey, it's on his way.
Good kill out of Kremp there.
It's on its way. Minnesota, they have the right positionings that they want on the map. You maintain.
Here's our player to watch, Cammy.
You're able to get on this point for free, but away
Gets shut down for the moment, but see how he does throughout the first round here.
Nothing to show for it. Not a single segment complete as Boston Breach have been able to shut down every single push.
I like the flank. I like it.
Gets a two-piece. That's going to be the capture.
Vance carrying over that momentum from the S&D.
Lovely work. We'll put that in the bank and see if that helps out towards the final round. We have to go all the way. The team with the most segments.
I will say, if you start off in a blender on this map, it's very easy to stay in that blender. Kremp's kind of going in this map. He's picking it up, man. Good shots out of Beans there.
Towards his 8 point, you have to try to extend this time if you are Rocker. As trades go back and forth, but right now Rocker look like they're in a great position with the map control, with the slaying.
Rocker should have A here.
Extend this time by a minute. So now Rocker
There it is.
currently down by 4 lives. This is where you can easily hit that transition. You have to just combine it with a couple kills. Unfortunately, it gets
Sammy's looking for him. They know someone's over by green. Cramp, man. Cramp's going in. Wake's just being annoying back there in green.
Kremp is terrorizing Rocker here in LSE.
And that's just what he does.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, he's clenched. He's clenched right now. Oh, the angles. Vance finally cleans him up. 45 seconds left on the clock. Rocker still have plenty of time, but they do only have 6 lives.
From Rocker, it has to be perfect.
Kremp's got eyes on that side door by the alleyway. In a moment, he's going to get the go button, fly forward, hit those players, capturing that B zone in the back. For now, it's just about 30 seconds to go. J5 lives left for Rocker. This is not going to be easy, but it is not impossible.
Kremp is moving this game, dude. Holy.
From this position, he's just trying to be a nuisance, but Vance is able to sniff him on out.
I thought he was going to do the little 180, like dolphin dive type deal. He didn't do that there. They're on the point. Their last 4 lives, but they are on the point. If they stack, come on. Everyone get on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, Kremp snuck through! Bro, Kremp snuck through and got the job done.
Unbelievable. We've seen, ladies and gentlemen, we have a replay. What did Kremp just do?
Kremp is 50
Oh my god, that timing.
He pulls out the knife, goes for the
Fame looked away from Ali for a second.
And I'm pretty sure he's able to
And
find his
Kremp
final kill as well onto King.
took the opportunity.
If not, his teammates
Wow.
got his back.
The timing on that.
Go to round number 1. Out of Kremp. The SMG just applies
The young
pressure
gun
for
taking
Boston
over
Breach.
round 1.
He's able to shut down that last push from Rocker. I thought that they had an opportunity to get it done. But Kremp clutches up.
11 and 5.
Round 1.
Unbelievable, unbelievable play on both sides of the board there, though. Boston Breach now on attack. They've got themselves over towards B. They've got a little bit of love over there.
Oh no!
Kremp thinks he's simp, man. Can't get kills out of that. What are you talking about, bro? Time, though, ticking away. All in favor of Rocker right now. Beans and Co still getting the job done over by B. Good work. That's a 2-man stack on a B. You really do want to commit to this, though, if you're Rocker. A is not fun.
Yeah, and this is the #1 attacking team, and they short early on. They find all the kills. It's already 2 segments done at B. The 2 stack is in. Awakening's just going to back off, allow Kremp to be the soul man to close out this B point. But this is not the start that you wanted if you are Rocker. Giving up B is never easy to hold down A for 2 minutes, but Boston are able to extend that time. And they just have to find 1 opening, 1 set of kills, and the round is
He's
theirs.
so mad, dude.
2 minutes to go.
Ooh, what the heck?
Especially on LSE low.
And like cramped up.
Life count relatively even.
Not even doing anything, my hand cramped up.
Awakening. He's going on a hike. He's going not to find himself. He's going to find the members of Minnesota Rocker coming off spawn. What? 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 Oh my
What are those shots? There's no way you hit those shots like that. Oh my god. I don't think he missed a bullet on him. That's insane. Wake's on another level right now. 14 and 5, but he didn't miss a shot. Probably like 70 meters out. Rocker do clear the wave though. Only 1 tick on A.
Boston Breach forced to hit the reset.
Flying forward, that 1 segment at 8 gone, 1:25 on the clock. Oh, so much happened in that first minute. We're coming up on towards the final minute here of the round. Afro on a 5. Can he get any more out of this against Streaks? Very handy indeed. Fame doing a great job of literally clearing the field. Have to worry about Beans though, he's still by that top tower. He's causing problems, takes care of Fame as well. Afro though, still on the prowl, on the hunt. The kill number 6 in a row.
Yeah, Afro's just trying to play his life. That silence just runs out. Modifying the timing, he does. Takes down Awakening, earns himself that cruise missile. Gonna go for the chow on to
I don't know if I would have challenged that if I was Afro.
The young man is roaring with confidence, and that's
So you do you, kid. You do you.
Kills. This might be the opportunity for Boston Breach.
Vance has to go huge here. Give his team some time.
40 seconds left.
Gets 1. Stays alive.
He's a soul man and he's holding on, baby. Still keeping the defense going. Great nades though from Beats. Kremp now getting involved. Vivid now making the capture happen. The clock is stopped at 33 seconds. Cammy, if you can creep around the corner and find it, you get
Ooh, big kill out of Cammy there.
Time still moving. Here comes the streaks. Afro going for it. He's trying to end the round right here and now.
Afro knows this is the time to invest it. We cannot lose this defensive round with only 20 seconds left. Just have to find these sets of kills. Bance and Afro already combined for 2.
All right, Boston has one more push at this.
Time for Afro to attack. Reads that beautifully. Now with only 11 seconds, Boston able to stop the clock. It's Vivid on the point. Vivid
with a nice kill with the Vaz.
At long range, gets one. No lives remaining.
10 seconds left. No lives for anybody. 4v4. 10 seconds left on the clock. Boston on point.
So important, the round is far from over. Another nail biter in the making right now. Fame creeping forward.
That's one down. Only one more on point. He gets off. Time's ticking. 2v1. When Boston take it.
Boston do it again.
Wow.
Lightning strikes twice.
What a round.
All they need is one
What a round.
opportunity. 1-2 piece to go down in their favor. And it's none other than Kremp and Vivid. The young man and the old man.
What happened to the kill cam?
The new SMG duo. Find those clutch couple of kills in those final
Kill cam
moments.
said no thank you.
And secure
Don't want to do
the
that.
attacking ground for Boston Breach. Now puts them up 2-0. Going back on the defensive side, where they are basically untouchable. Rocker needs something.
Man, this is a great control. 2-0 is doing it no justice. This is amazing. Here we go.
I mean, for Rocker being 10-1 on this map, man.
On the A-bomb site, taking clean.
I mean, the second round was close. But that first
Here they go,
round,
trying to get themselves onto A. Bance and Afro now getting the cap done.
Should be able to complete at least the first segment over towards B. Over towards A. As Boston Breach are all swanning over towards the cliff side. First segment in. Awakening trying to time this flank. He also has a cruise missile to work with, so his teammates can combine for a couple kills. Might be an opportunity to try to invest it to at least take down this player towards
big kills out of Cammy there.
Cammy with the snakes is able to find 2.
Big kills out of Cammy.
They shut down that early
I told you Cammy needs to step it up, and he's coming this round. He's coming in hot. That should be the A point captured for Rocker.
They need it. Breach. They win this defensive round. They win the map. Minnesota Rocker take care of point A. Over to B we now go. Over 2 minutes to do it.
It's all about staying alive on the right side of the map. Trying to get a player pushed out over towards white. As you know, Minnesota, they're trying to apply the pressure through the middle of the map. Vivid and Kremp combined for another 2 in the feed. Cammy Paul, this player pushed up, finds himself in a 5-3. Huge one-on-one versus Awakening. But he's the only player pushed up for his team.
Big win out of Kremp. He's got to stay alive there. Got to stay alive back there.
That's not an easy task to get done. They're still looking for where Kremp is.
Kremp's just been such a
He gets another kill. I mean, he doesn't really have to get that many kills right now. He just has to be annoying back there and have them slow down. He has to slow down Rocker. If Kremp dies at the moment, Boston may lose the round. Kremp's just gotta stay alive, slow down Rocker.
Kremp's still on the flank though. You have to take care of Kremp if you want to try to apply the
Guys, Boston spawns way out. It's all up to Beans.
Now they can potentially hit the stack. All of Boston Breach spawning across the map.
They definitely have a trophy, right?
But it's going up so
Yep.
fast. Everyone expand your attacks. Try to not allow those trophies to take it down, but Bees takes down 1. Second segment about to be in, but Boston Breach is still here trying to contest it.
Trying, Cammy finds a couple of kills. B's got to fly in. Has he got the knife at the ready? Because that seems to be it. There's the kill. That should be the round. Wait, oh, it's done. I thought Awakening might have been able to hit the roof, but that's it. Rocker, get on the board. Jesus, it's so loud in here.
I can only imagine, my friend, as Rocker clutch up on that push. Even with Awakening calling in the streak, it did not matter. Trophy systems were down. Guns were up. Cammy is shooting hot fire out of his tack so far on the map. As Rocker are able to go down 2-1. Finally get one on the board. So now can they potentially end this round on some streaks, pick up a couple cruise missiles to assist them if they get to round 5.
Scary thing again, though, for Rockers and Boston have shown us time and time again. Both these attack and defense rounds, very formidable. And here we go, right away, onto A. Kremp,
All right.
2019 does not reflect the incredible map he has had so far. Kills now for Rocker as they make their way forward. Awakening on the deep flank, might be able to catch the player out. Afro taken care of now. Fame manages to get involved. Will Crimp take him? He does. That's going to be the point still being captured. One more member of Rocker to go, and that's Beans. Red delivered, dealt with them. That's 2 players on A now for the cap.
Oh, but Vance actually gets a nice little spawn, so he could probably be a guy to still contest this over towards this 8 point. But it's looking like
Cammy
Boston
pushing
Bridge
top
gonna be
patio,
quick
top
this
party.
time. Currently up by 4 lives. They have field control as well. All of Rocker putting a lot of pressure over towards the radio tower. You're basically allowing Boston Breach to sprint.
Yeah, I don't know
for
what.
free, but Afro cuts down 2. Cammy
I don't
with the
really know what
third.
that play was about, but they got the kill, so it doesn't matter.
Keeping that B side of the map safe. Fans for the big win. Waiting there. Oh! Yay!
Dance with the shots.
3-3 right
He's
now.
gotta
Steady pop, looking to make moves. You can see
gotta get
how far
moving here.
forward that front line is for Rocket. They are not letting
That was a good
Breach
play.
get any closer
That was a
towards
good
that
read.
B zone.
Taking back for Cramp there.
Even with Boston Breach having white control, just can't drop.
Oh, he better watch that door.
Because you're in a crucial
kill.
position. Wins the one-on-one
Does get
versus
traded.
but now
That's
3
going to be
down.
Rocker spawning the
Boston Breach
whole
gonna
way
put the
out.
pressure through the front end. You have the SMGs putting pressure through the middle of the map. As Beans is able to get on
Beans
the
does
box,
stop the
knock
clock.
that
They have a
bomb.
minute and a half to work with here. So they don't really need to get
Well safe. Here comes Craig.
the full point right now, but
What a play. He and Fame.
they more so need to work on getting these kills, getting a couple waves of kills.
He's making moves. He could be the dagger right now. Rocker, they've got no idea.
Vivid if he gets these 2
Comes Vivid.
clean shots.
2-piece, that's massive.
That's
That's
it.
gonna split the spawns now. Bottom left-hand side of the map. That's
They
where
need to
Rocker
get
will be.
3,
This
maybe
is
4 more
the
kills.
first segment long gone. 3-man stack. Jay
I mean, it
is
still
gonna
could be
the
possible right here.
It's only 2
I like the play out of Beans to push up there.
Boston Breach is slowly but surely going up. This might be it.
You guys got 3 more dead. That's the round. That's game.
Breacher in.
All right.
It takes one
Breach up
to
2-1 in the
every
series.
time they clean 'em up. It's a 3-1 in control. They take the lead in the series.
Okay.
Even in that final
Let's see what. I don't know what the next map is. I have no idea.
for 2. So that is a 2v4 situation. You just can't die to the same guy 2 times. Awakening was able to find 2. Once he finds 2, his team is able to sprint up through field side. That's when you
Awakening
allow
shot's
Vivid
insane
to
though.
hit that flame
That kill he had when he was back mountain and he killed the guy from tower. Like what? What do you mean? It's like he didn't even miss a shot.
Already found the 2 kills that he needed to do.
He didn't miss a
to
single
allow his
bullet
teammates to stack
when
the
he was
point and
back
close
mountain
out this control.
and he killed the guy tower.
This used to be 1.
Insane. Great team game out of Breach.
And we're sitting at 10-0. But the last 2 times that they have played it, they have fall short twice. Now puts them down 2-1 in the series. You gotta try to
After
fight
seeing
back.
that 10-1 out of Rocker, I thought it might have went a little bit different, but it went pretty much the way I expected it to and the way I predicted before the game started. So
Again, a lot of crimp in there. He really played well on that LSC low control. Beans as well. Statistically, the
Look at this.
player on Boston Breach there in the control game mode. Awakening with the
What?
absurd plays towards the back.
what do you mean? What are those shots, bro? What are those shots?
This is the second round victory. The Boston match is
That's insane.
Fame just unable to win this 2v4
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
situation.
Quick break. Well, before this next game gets started,
But just not enough, man.
you'll have to let me know in chat what the map is, because it'll probably show as soon as I leave. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to mute my mic in hopes that the stream doesn't crash, okay? I'm going to mute the mic. Hopefully the stream doesn't crash. I haven't touched anything, because I'm afraid it's going to crash again.
And when you allow Boston Breach to start up 2-0, one of the best teams that we have on the LSC low, they just need one opportunity. One opportunity to set up a pinch, to set up the right play, and that's all it takes. As you see the ARs go off on the side of Boston Breach again. They did it in map number 1. They do it again here in map number 3. So far, Boston Breach, they're taking over in the respawns. But if you are Minnesota Rocker, this map number 4 is going to be that Hydro, where you played it early on versus London. I think what you need to do if you are Rocker is just win those rotations, because Boston Breach, they tend to struggle on finding breaks. But if you allow them to set up properly, they are 3rd overall throughout the entire league when they are set up for some of these money hills. So win your rotations if you are Rocker and set up early.
You heard the man chat. You heard the man saying, Paul, Hydro Hardpoint coming up in just a moment. LSCLO, S&D, if we have to go the distance. And I think we probably will. See how this one goes, though. Hotel really strong there from Boston. The Hydro Hardpoint, we've already seen Rocket play it today against London, and it was gravy, baby. Let's find out how this one goes. Hydro hardpoint. Of course, that final search and destroy map, if we have to go there. But for now, Jay, this series has been a banger indeed. But they're going back to the points. The winner of this one gets 7th place. They've put themselves that bit closer to securing a spot in Champs. Not many teams are now secured. New York still unable to really lock it in. They will be joining the 4 that are already secured now. Scary stuff. These fans have brought the noise, brought the energy. Can their team bring them 2 more maps?
Yeah, the energy out of the fans has been absurd so far throughout the home series.
Okay. Looks like we're good. I just want to say a quick reminder. We have been having issues with the PC having to reset itself, the OBS crashing. So if anything happens, guys, just close the stream, go on my channel, and refresh the page, and it should say that I'm live again. It will take about a minute or 2 when this stream goes down. If this stream goes down again, it'll take about a minute or 2, and I'll be right back up again to finish out the watch party. But I do apologize for the massive issues we had today, but like I said, I'll try to get it worked out, and hopefully next weekend goes a little bit smoother. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying the part that is working here of the watch party, and I'm excited to finish out this series and see what we have for Ultra versus LA Thieves. But again, massive thank you guys for tuning in and coming out here and enjoying the games with me. I do appreciate it. But here we go, Hydro again. I do like the map. It's just the split spawns get a little wonky sometimes. I do like the map. I did see somebody used AI to create a frozen Hydro. It was like snow covered, the water was all frozen over as ice. It's actually kind of cool looking. And then someone else, what map was it? I don't remember what map it was. It was one of the maps, one of the competitive maps. They said, make this map, but in the style of Raid from Black Ops 2. And it looks pretty cool.
To try to make the play happen. He's playing so patiently, he has to. A death here doesn't really help out. He got checked.
Oh, pants. It's caught out from behind the door. Big kill out of Kremp there. That was huge. I'll tell you what, Rocker's really good at getting hill time on P1. Doesn't matter what map. They're good at getting P1 hill time. It's kind of weird. Vance making the play. Does Vivid catch it out? Oh. Vance just swimming. We get Vance POV real quick. Oh, he's coming up. He gets one. Ooh. Beans cleaning it up.
At least sets up Afro, though, to find 2. So the final 25 seconds could potentially go in favor of Rocker. But just pay attention to your mini-mat. But Boston Breeze still getting those back spawns. They're still going to apply pressure here. Final
good kills there. 15 seconds left, so it's good scrap time.
Right now, already off the rotation. Minnesota getting a couple bad spawns.
Kremp already working the rotation.
Can start to get out ahead.
Yeah, this is a bad look. Vivid gets 1. Doesn't help too
I'll take the 1 from Vivid. That's good. That's good for Boston.
That's going to be a lot of green. That's Boston Breach in the
That's
feed as well.
3 down.
3 down for Rocker. Over towards this hard point we now fly. Beans will be the man in. Grabbing the time. Fame hot on his heels though. Yeah, it does get the kill. So, an open hard point for a moment. Kremp back in it.
Yeah, they know they're looking for Fame. Thought for sure Fame would try to wrap around and get spawns, but it's probably best that he didn't, just because they'd probably get those spawns and have to switch right back out. So
now flipping Boston Breeze to the opposing side of the map. Cammy's here to cut them down with the TAC 56. Rocker with this final 20.
Boston is going to be down, heading into next hill. Not by much though, and they have spawns, so we'll actually.
Are going to be able to take the lead for now.
They're all spawning back there. What's going on, dude?
This is such a weird gunfight. He wins it though. Over the Beans. In that new hard point, lead change again on its way. What a battle between our
big kill from Beans.
In this map number 4. On the Bands trying to break the back.
Hey, will they find these 2 players coming from Dome? Do they know they're already back P2? Beans sees 1. Good pinch there from Kremp. I thought he was shooting bodies. He was just shooting the trophy. I was like, you're not shooting bodies this early in the game, right? No way.
Both of these squads
Like, what are you, 5 and 4? You're shooting bodies? What? That's some ranked play shit right there. Shooting bodies and you're 5 and 4. Get out of here.
But only 20 seconds left. Remaining at P4. It's time to hit that rotation if you are Rocker. They're applying pressure, though, on the map so they can build layers for Boston Breach to try to get past. Perfect read right there out of Vivid to start it off with Afro onto the nade. But Boston Breach, nice little 30-point lead. Have time to set up these pitches, go for these routes.
Yeah, you kind of give it the last 30 seconds there on that hard point. No problem. You get yourself set for the new one. Now soak as much time as you can. Brem's got the open water lane covered. Vivid on the
all right.
Somehow
Back in.
The back line all safe, though. That's Afro's job, and he does it great. 45 seconds are on the point. Rocker are in.
Rocker get right back
So far, first set of rotations, or first set of hills, Rockers holding their own a lot better here than they were at Hotel. So
make it 3 dead in the feed. As Rocker able to hold on strong. The Boston Breach, they're getting those close back spawns, and this can play perfectly if you are Rocker. You can chain this hill over towards the P1. Your teammates got dome side. Fight this one as long as you can. You have set yourself up properly for the second half of this game.
Long game being played by Rocker now.
the Rocker set up pretty nice right now for P1, P2. So
what happens in a moment. Back over the hard point number 1 we go. We're in our second set of hard points here on Hydro. Krem, oh, I love this route. He might cause some
I don't know why Beans and Awakening are both on Old Hill right now when the one would have sufficed. But if they can get the kill here on number 6 with them, Afro, and they both go down. All right, Rocker stepping it up, man. And for whatever reason, they're get a lot of hill time on P1. Oh, Vivid makes it out. Where the heck did that grenade just come from?
And with only 30 seconds
What?
left, you have to back up. You have to go for those next spawns over towards P2.
That grenade just floating through the water?
I don't think anyone from Rocker's got an idea Krem's doing this. Cammy's looking in all the wrong places. Oh no!
Good shots from Krem.
That is a huge set of kills. Spawns now are not going to look good.
That is huge.
They're parallel on the far left side of the
With
map.
only 10 seconds left on P1, they flip spawns.
Hard point we fly. Rocker with a bit of a lead, but not for long. Let's hear how the battle for new
Wait.
goes. With a listen in, Minnesota Rocker.
It sort of flipped. It should be fully flipped now. Yeah, okay.
Let's go time, don't see him out blue, please. Don't see him out blue. Yeah, he's blue, Nice chip. I have you one. Awaken in the back, one in time in the back. Okay. Bully dome. Make sure you block. I'm close, yeah. Yeah, bully dome. I see the guy in the back. He's just angling front. Where? He's hit twice, hit time. Send it time. Back door, there's two. Wakeland's one shot. Wakeland was one shot. Dome, straight away. Try to stay down. You're gonna be 2 dome when you man. Yeah. I'm trying to get your cross. Cross, I think. I have it. I'll swap back on you. Got one. Yeah, nice. One shot, dead. Nice. Shot over you. I'm getting out. I'm naded. I'm dead. I've got naded. Just get time. Yeah, you can be front of you. I'm going P5. Yeah, don't low dome and time. We spot P5. Yeah, only one P3, I think. I've got a streak. Yeah, I'll spot right. I'm playing right. He's in new, bro. Ben, he's low green. Cammy's beating you. Slave forward. Top blue awakening. We need to rotate. Yeah, enter dead. That was him. Awakening. Come back. I'll block. I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm pushed up front. Where's P5? He's just sitting P5. Yeah,
hot comms, Jay. We heard a lot of deads. Bance is absolutely fried.
Yeah, Bance.
Bance is taking over.
Bance is getting excited there.
As soon as we stepped into the list,
Riker, you're playing Fortnite?
He was doing it with the Faz that he went on a 9 spree, earned himself the cruise missile.
Gotta get them crown wins, man. Gotta get them crown wins.
They have Boston Breach getting those back spawns, but with only 30 seconds left, your main job if you are Rocker is just simply keeping them off the point. As trades are bound, almost a
trades back and forth, man. It's a banger right now.
20 seconds left. It's a battle off the rotations, and look at the route.
Oh, 1 on 8. Ramp and Cammy. Good teamwork there. That's 4 down for Rocker. They're gonna be spawning old. This is great. This is great for Boston.
Helps keep the boys afloat with that kill. So now the job, run across that map, get towards that new hard point. The faster, the better. Streaks over the Bance. We could use those now.
Good kills.
Forward position. He's going to catch out one. Oh, nearly gets a second. Great work. Rocker now flying forward. Breach operation now. Hold the line.
Yeah, this is the time to invest that cruise missile. Get the information for your teammates. Spam the attacks. Get this player off to the point. He's able to at least take down Beans. Awakening though. Awakening finds that huge kill.
Go getting the kills.
He finds that kill. He allows his teammates to now continuously spawn towards the back. Boston Breach.
That was a good slow play by Fane. That was good.
Right on back. Rocker, they're not giving this one up for free. It's trades back and forth. Cammy and Fane combined for 2, but still Boston Breach with those.
Yeah, this is a bang out over here.
Should be able to find the break early.
Not very good for Boston though. They gotta make the full rotation now.
But it's Minnesota off the rotation, fully set up.
The boys of Rocker unable to.
If there's ever a good time to die, that was it for Rocker. They died, spawned at new, good to go.
The final few moments closed out as Beans has hit the route, but he has not read Afro. This could be
Oh, Beans didn't check it.
17-20 from Afro. He is holding it down. Here comes the hit though from Breach.
Huge kill. Oh, Kremp got it. Okay. Good help from Kremp there. Gotta get Fame up top. Should get him here.
It's all about winning these gunfights from here on out. Beans and Awakening combined for another.
Rocker still has spawns though.
Right now for Rocker, 3 towards the back. Boston Breach know where the pressure's coming in.
If Boston can get one more wave of kills here. No. They don't get any. Alright. Bance didn't see him? No, Beans! Beans with the team kill, but it's okay. It's all good. However, Rocker again set themselves up for P1, P2. Trades are in. Boston has control of P1. If they can get this up to at least 240 to 245, the panic will start to set in for Rocker.
Reinforcements forward. Rocker are in. They have the time for now. They can't win it here. They have to set themselves up for a super soak and a P2 hold.
Ooh, as he was throwing the nade.
Make sure you're paying attention to the water routes. You know that Boston are only 14 seconds away, so they're still going to apply the pressure over towards P1. That's a clean forward.
Oh my god, here we go. The Rocker's nowhere near. Nowhere near. The panic is setting in for Rocker right now. Huge kill from Beans. Oh no, that's it. That's game. GG's. Breach take it home. Breach take home the series.
It is paid off with dividends. Jay is the respawns.
Chance is not happy with that.
It's where they found their success. Too little, too late from Minnesota Rocker.
Rocker were fighting, man.
I told you they hit that 240, 245 mark. The panic's gonna set in.
A couple key moments get away from them.
That was huge. I don't know who it was, but whoever was top dome there, massive play.
Just gotta say, welcome back, Vivid.
I also gotta say, Kremp, way to step it up in games 3 and 4 there. Way to step it up. What is that thing he's holding? What is that? Oh, it's a shirt. I was like, what am I looking at, dude? Oh, that kid is about to launch it. They cut away from it. I want to see how far he got it. He's about to launch that bad boy.
Welcome back, Vivid, once again. Just set the tone for this Boston squad.
Absolutely, man. He set the tone. He really helped keep those boys alive and kicking in that hard point. Not to mention,
Vivid's already out. He left the building. He's gone. He's already on the plane.
Still plenty of COD to play. Still lots to go for.
Fans 25 and 18.
That scoreline though is
Okay.
a screamer, man. That was a great series.
So there you have it. Breach take the 10-point lead over Rocker in the standings. And the Breach are now 30 points ahead of Vegas. Rocker is only 20 points ahead of Vegas. So it's definitely still possible. I do believe Vegas' next match. You're right the first time. Vegas, I believe their next matchup is against Atlanta FaZe, so it's not going to be an easy one, but...
Yeah, hey, Study, watch this. That's how you do it, buddy.
That sucks, yeah, I'm sorry.
I'll leave you out.
Thank you.
Much love there, Stud. Miles is headed to the bar, and for good reason. There is an awesome awesome crowd there in Minnesota. I wish we were there with all the fans. Unfortunately for Minnesota, though, it's Boston. The team one spot ahead of them in the standings will remain.
Can we bring the
there
standings
after
up?
Another 10 points go to the breach.
Let's bring the standings up.
I'm not surprised by this outcome, but I will say I am incredibly surprised by the ginormous turnaround from Boston Breach. Remember the stat going into this: 1-8 in hardpoint with Kremp plugged into the roster. Again, I don't think that we can pinpoint a player being at the fault of this, but I will say
The Rocker definitely held their own a lot better on Hydra than they did on Hotel.
12th overall, and they come into this series and they have a dominant map #1 win, and then close out that Hydro hardpoint map.
I mean, we were unsure. I mean, I was unsure
Incredibly good for Boston.
how
And you said something while we were walking.
Boston would be with Vivid instead of Nero. I think they played pretty well.
Is that since the iteration of this franchise, or is that just this year here in 2023?
Yeah, you know, from a first look, Chris, in the way that they're playing, that was the first time I've seen Boston with teamwork. I'll be honest. Like,
Boston looks quick as well. Like they're playing pretty fast. So I'd be interested to see them playing against one of the faster teams like New York, Thieves, Optic, one of those teams. I know New York sometimes doesn't always play very consistently, but they are one of the faster teams in the league. I would like to see how Breach compares against one of those three teams, because Breach did look like they were playing pretty fast. So I think it could be a pretty good one. Awakening, a 1.5 Surge KD. 1.41 match KD. Thought he was going in. He was going in.
Aspect of this is the fact that the storylines of Kremp and Beans coming up from the same challenger team now having that duo ship, and now we have Awakening of Vivid from the previous Florida iteration roster that we saw now back together on Boston Breach with that teamwork gelling. So maybe there's a little bit of chemistry there.
You guys are onto something. Let's take a look at one of the key plays. Why did Boston win Hydro? Well, it's all about rotations, and we saw some crucial gunnies on both sides. Antho, you wanted to cover the new guy. What did Kremp bring to the team today?
Yeah, well, I love what Kremp does. I mean, this kid is absolutely cracked on the map, and they go for this hard rotation through water here. Well, it was a little bit prior to this, but you see Vivid and Kremp both go around water. Vivid dives out, throws a stun, connects on it, and then Kremp finds 3, and they end up getting a majority of that time and put them in position to close this out. And as you can see in the kill column, like, they're not exactly mega outslaying them, right? They're still getting it done. Prior to this, when you watch the Boston game, if they aren't outslaying,
played pretty well, man.
They're not even close in those hard points. So some
also kind of crazy that Boston has, like I said at the beginning of the series, Boston has 2 rookies on their team.
It was just kind
2
of
rookies.
heads up play sometimes. Like you saw
Kind
in
of
the overall
crazy.
KDs. Vivid had a .81, but he's the #2 in engagement when it comes to hardpoint, #1 when it comes to control. He is constantly throwing out his life and getting in these high pressure situations, but he's getting away with it. And I think that's really what Boston needed. And coming into the series also against a home crowd, I think they really showed up.
We are Vivid stands here on the desk, and Nero, don't think we don't still love you, brother, but it's Vivid earning our scuff play of the game, and he's not alone, joined by Big Wake. Round 2, Control, crucial kills here in the final moments.
Yeah, I mean, this Control was
solid
absolutely
shots.
epic. I mean, this round, and then you also think about the last round, like, these guys are making plays. Vivid finesses his life for so long here at Junk, just staying alive, staying down, while Awakening goes through mid, tries to make some plays, gets up and through bottom gym, but it doesn't even matter because Vivid and Kremp pop off and get the kills from within the point, and they end up closing it out with a 2-0 lead.
Boston Breach earning your scuff play of the game and another 10 points. That will keep them currently our 7th seed, as only 8 will be making it to COD Champs. Big thanks to everyone tuning in, and a big shout out to those on social media. If you've been spamming the hashtag CDL2023, you might be on this stream. We got Mocha. Anyone else watching? Yeah, let's go. Last Stand.
The Last Stand.
Events are loved by everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy your time, Minnesota, with my guy Miles.
People are liking the theater, man. I mean, look at it. It's sick.
Battle of the night, Toronto Major 3 champs taking on our returning champs, LA Thieves, coming off their win in Columbus.
I mean, they're trying to showcase Thieves, and they gotta do shotsy dirty like that. That's messed up. Alright guys, I'm gonna go check on the puppers. I'll be right back, okay? Before the next match starts. Alright, the puppers are fed. And we are good to go, hopping in here to our last matchup of the day. Toronto Ultra versus LA Thieves. Still think it's going to be a 3-1 LA Thieves. They've been looking pretty strong on pretty much anything you throw at them. And it's just crazy to think. Every year, LA Thieves, they'll start off kind of semi-slow, and then as the year goes on, man, they just pick it up and just start dominating everything. So it's hard to see them lose this matchup. I know Ultra's a pretty good team, but the way Thieves have been playing recently, it's just next level. They're just above Toronto Ultra. I'm curious to see if Octane's going to keep up his performance that he's been doing in Major 4, or I guess the whole stage of Major 4. He's been playing pretty well. Your Major 4 MVP as well. Did they show the map set at all? No, probably not, right? Probably not. I can't imagine that they did. What a day it's been. Overall, the match has been pretty good. The first series, it was okay. The other two, they were pretty good series, man. There were some pretty good series. And I want to say just real quick before these matches get started, if something does happen to the stream, just know, just close the stream, go to my channel page, and refresh it. We'll probably be live again. Okay, so if something happens, just go to my channel, refresh it, and we should be live, and you can click on the brand new live stream event. Again, I wish there was a way we can just reconnect to this same one, but it's not how it works, I guess. Not how it works. I'm curious to see what the map pool is going to be. I want to know if LA Thieves are going to try to work on some of their lower tier maps as well. Like, I know they're going up against Ultra, and Ultra's a pretty good, decent team. But I'm pretty sure Thieves already clinched Champs. So will they try some different map sets? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Thieves' weak maps are. Here we go, Toronto's intro.
I'm a threat. Oh yeah, really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. It's a threat with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. Gotta run out the next, point to the sky with the run up. I'm blessed, I'm young, rich, and black, so you know I'm a threat.
Rapp and Hicks here, both rookies as well, right? They're both rookies this season, right?
Same crew, but this time we take everything.
The Prince. So is he still the Prince, even though Scump retired? Probably. That's just his nickname though, you know? Run it back.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the final major qualifier, week 1, day 2, and this is going to be the showdown between our two toughest squads on the night. Toronto Ultra, Major
Gonna be a great game.
Taking on LA Thieves. Major 4 champs. Over $300,000 already in the bank for both teams. So let's just take a look at this best of 5 because they're already locked in for champs. This is all about pride tonight, Allie.
Yeah, and I think
oh, they're both locked in. Okay.
When it comes to the
I didn't know Ultra
match,
was or not. If Ultra was or not.
Opportunity here for LADs because they're getting 2 of their best search and destroys. My biggest question mark right now for Toronto is why they did not pick Fortress, Search, and Destroy. They allow that map to go
got Fortress, Embassy, El Asilo, Embassy, and Hotel.
And it's not even that Toronto are that good at it. They're 4 and 8 on Hotel S&D, and they decide to pick that over Fortress, where they are 6 and 4. I think that's a very large misstep from them, even though that's game 5 in this series. So if it even gets there,
LA Thieves are the favorite according to the chat's predictions right now. But let's take a look at their opponent because Ultra's coming off a stomping of Seattle Surge, a 3-0 last night. Scrap, Kleenex, Insight, Hixie, all putting up numbers. What's the key though?
Prove you're the better control team, establish rotation dominance in the hard point. Insight needs to continue having a big impact.
So you got to turn up, but also prove you're the better control team. Stage 3, Toronto was #1 round 1 percentage.
1.41.
They were #1 in stage 4. These are the 2 best control teams we had.
Man, I didn't get to watch that Surge series, but sounds like there wasn't much that I missed. Just steamrolled them.
On a map like Fortress Hardpoint, you have that out the gate. Their #1 rotation win percentage at 55. Got to keep that going.
Let's take a look at their opponent here. Major 4 champions, LA Thieves, very comfortable on LAN. Online, how have they been this year, Allie?
LA Thieves have been a little bit hit or miss. I think they get a little bit of a mental block sometimes when it comes to these online matches, but I love that final point for the Monster Energy pre-game notes for Toronto Ultra. The fact that Insight had to do well because
Octane to build off his MVP stage. Keep the strong Embassy S&D, sustain strong slaying performances. All players had at least a 1.06 KD across stage 4.
2.38 in the hard point. So
that's solid. I mean, if you're doing that, you're winning.
Are ready. Before we go, though, quick predictions starting with you, Nameless. Are you going with Toronto or LA Thieves tonight?
I'm going with Toronto Ultra. 3-2. We're going game 5, and they got something up their sleeve. They let Hotel get there. We'll see.
LA Thieves.
LA Thieves? Give me some numbers.
3-1.
I agree. 3-1 LA Thieves.
Octane just got engaged. He's going to bring that big dad energy into this battle. We send it over to our casters. We got I Hold Shift and Mr. Proper on the mic.
Thank you, friends. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is a marquee matchup for these 2 squads. It's one of those that you feel like it could shift the power rankings overall because of the fact that both of these 2 teams have won our 2 most recent majors. But I think the biggest thing here is, can Thieves replicate what they did last year and find this late season form where really no one's able to touch them?
Yeah, it really does feel like that history is doomed to repeat itself. I mean, just got done winning.
Here we go.
4. Who's to say that the skill ceiling has already been met for the
rotation percentage rank on Fortress Hardpoint, they're first versus the 3rd ranked old percentage team. Okay.
That's the big thing about it. I mean, setting yourself up to get to champs is obviously kind of job #1, but putting yourself in the best position possible to win, of course, the ultimate goal.
I have a feeling it's going to come down to that P4 cannon room hardpoint.
Yesterday versus Seattle, they're looking pretty prime.
See if I'm right.
It is your defending stage 4 champions in their way. We've got Ultra, we got Thieves. Let's get it on.
Also needs to be talked about the last time that these 2 teams faced off against each other was when Standy was still in the roster all the way back on the 4th of February. So maybe some stark differences in between Toronto Ultra off their hot win yesterday versus Seattle.
We're gonna have to deal with Hixie.
Already flying all the way through Art, found themselves a couple of kills. They're
wait, he hits that stun?
LA Thieves to set up around the hard point.
How did he hit that stun? Was he standing in the window maybe?
Just finessing this. Good work by Draza on for the old time here. Just to kind of make sure that, okay, I know I can focus.
Fakes are in.
By Envoy, that should really determine the
crap, last one up. Does get the kill on Kennedy. Doesn't stay alive for long. I mean, Thieves already up 30-0.
The archways, but Octane's kind of keeping the rest of Ultra at bay with this mid cross, or so you would think. Scrap peels him out of the window. Envoy tested at new, and how about Ultra? They clean off the.
All right, Envoy's got to lock it in here. It seems like his shot's just a little off right now.
Octane has been such a huge issue for anybody facing the Thieves on hard point so far.
They're looking for Envoy to step it up here and later in the game.
Finally, the push comes through.
Aquafish, welcome back, mate. Welcome back.
Octane in a little bit of trouble. Takes a lot of shots, but sends just as many back. Problem is, lots of help for the Ultra are coming together here at the backside anchored. And that's going to lead
Perhaps
to
starting off real strong.
This from the front. Oh, great predictions from Insight. Peels off one through the doorway, cut through mid-map. Clinics.
They just completely diminished LA Thieves' lead. They may not have gotten a single second on P1, but it doesn't even matter. They're back in the lead. Thieves do rotate early, but they don't have anybody top circle right now, which could be a little problematic. And he's spawning the entire way across the map, so he's got another spawning P1, right?
Ultra force LA to spawn behind P2 right as they hit rotation. Thieves needed to win those gunfights in through maps, and it keeps the status alive for them to set up over towards this courtyard.
TDM or S&D, this is hardpoint right here. So, if you're unaware, hardpoint is there's a objective that moves across the map every 60 seconds, and you have to have at least one player on your team in the hill to get a point. You'll get 1 point every second that you're in the hill. If a player from each team is on the hill, it's just contested. Nobody gets a point. And it's the first to 250. And that was a good break. There's only 15 seconds left, but those 15 seconds will put them back in the lead. So, and they do have someone already rotated and back. Insight back there. If he can stay alive. Who am I rooting for? I think LA Thieves.
Kenny also trying to lock down mid, making life difficult for Ultra when it comes to hitting this hard point.
I mean, you got to give it to Scrap though. He's having a heck of a game. 13 and 7 already.
Not good enough. Insight gets the kill. Octane tested on the second floor as the contest comes in for
I said we're looking for Envoy to step it up. He's 10 and 6 now, so he's definitely picked it up. Looking better than he did at the start.
Double now 3 in a row as LA set up their hold once again with still 35 seconds to fight.
Ultra going to give one good shake at this, but they're going to try to maintain stables control ahead of the rotation 4-5. Going to be able to find at least a couple trades. This hits
we're going to go double top rails here.
Octane's been a big issue as far as this hold is concerned, and Ultra are looking to flood.
That's a good two-piece.
Down low that still finds two, trying to keep Thieves.
That's still 20 seconds there.
Draws a real good chance at it, but unfortunately Toronto's clean hit.
These are getting the rotation and the majority of the hold.
94 plays 84. Scrap just kind of holding over to the exit. Goodness, the damage.
Scrap's shot is on right now, man. He needs his team to step up just a little bit. His team's not playing horribly at all, but he just needs him to step up just a little bit here.
So his position is still concealed for the time being, but that will change as now he steps out from the side door. Alarm bells start to ring.
Kill by Envoy.
Flush him out, no problem. Clinic's trying to re-hit, but a well-placed stun keeps him locked into place, but ultimately not a big deal apparently. Clinics gets the kill, stays alive. It's eventually a frag that gets the elimination onto him, but Toronto have a chance to break on through.
Yeah, it's only Hixie here.
This hill is a kind of a weird one. Like it's in the middle of the map, but there's so many corners and little crevices you can hide in that it does become a bit of a problem at times. Like you can get a lot of hill time on this hill, even though it's in the middle of the map.
Teammates stacking below him. Thieves trying to put together a response, holding from the outside doors.
Good kill by Octane.
Thought he was going to be good for the double. Octane was tagged down low, but not to be.
What, on my glasses on? I don't know.
Thieves enjoying.
I don't need glasses to see. I mostly just use them when I'm playing because it helps with my eye strain. For like looking at blue light. They're mostly just blue light glasses.
Good choices made there during the P5. Gonna have just very slight lead going into.
So when I'm playing and I'm like hyper focused on the screen.
They gotta break out from this side of the map, and that mostly comes through the middle as well. Gotta find these trades inside. Hixie, Scrap, all getting involved. This is gonna accrue more time while maintaining map positioning.
That was a really tough gunfight for Scrap as he continues to flourish. An impressive KD thus far, even in a currently losing effort.
He's still spawning P3, so they're gonna have to get out of this pinch here.
Looking for a lineup, but only gets one, and with that, the Thieves will clear off the first hard point. Kleenex.
Good shots by Kleenex.
Rightfully so. Double gets tallied. Another one over to the other side as Toronto looked to not just.
I like that Kleenex didn't get too excited there and jump out the window. That was huge. I thought he was gonna jump out and look closed. If he would have done that, he probably would have got shot in the back.
Behind you, single. There's probably two, at least two now. Help you. Yeah. He's backstage. Close bench on the side door. Stage, rumble behind it. Side door. Push that. Push out. One's closed as well on me. Yeah. Take your time. For me. Close the side door, child. He's on the back bench, on the back stairs. On you. And one's like at stage, I think. Close right as well.
stairs, Nick. Close right side there. E5 dead. Left side door now. I'm weak as fuck. I'm weak as fuck, Gemini.
Side door closed, side door closed.
I spawned cage. I spawned cage now.
Like cage, where's cage? I spawned down, I'm rotating.
Play ahead. Already two on scrap. Absolute. He's going. Side door, Jimmy. One shot. Gun side green. Might go low.
I need your side door, Jimmy. I need your side door.
Keep on that.
I spawned out.
They might spawn front and scrap as well.
Him side door still.
Top green on me.
Open. Side door dead. One open.
Top green me dead.
Open my back.
Envoy's on hold.
Okay.
It's a big
Front of all.
rotation, boys.
Yeah.
We get back to P1.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
I'm getting out as well, bro.
I'm holding top green. You might have a streak.
Yeah,
One of you save a truck just in case I have a streak.
I should get it.
Low green. I'm staying here, bro.
I have a gate, okay?
Yeah. You in green, Toby?
Yeah, I'm in. Very top. Low. They're playing for me here.
I've some low green for you.
One's gate now.
Did not see low green.
Okay, they're going P1.
I need a gate.
I have green.
You be low green now?
Trophy gate.
Laning gate. Two
on gate. I got one, so I need help.
I have help.
Front and tell me.
Nixie's second hard point, but the focus immediately on in towards
Honest comms are pretty clean. They're not just calling out what they see, they're calling out where they're spawning, where they're looking, where they're gonna sit. That was good. Those are clean comms.
The lead continues to persist for LA. They're doing a really nice job of keeping their focus on the objective.
Yeah, really trying to make a very big argument against LA Thieves being the third ranked team as far as break percentage on a map like Fortress Hardpoint. This Hardpoint itself here at 3 has been big for Toronto Ultra. LA Thieves still have numbers to try to
huge kill from Octane. That headshot multiplier, man. That's 3 dead. There's only 15 seconds left, but they're already working on the rotations. Got Draza back there. Hitting top rails.
That's all thanks to Draza. He's already top
Gets
rails.
one. Gotta know another one's coming, right?
He's gonna be in a little bit of trouble though. Not
Good kill.
Just how long can you keep it going individually? It's a second. Kenny, not having the greatest of games, could be a huge playmaker right here as he tries to work around the back, see if they can force Toronto to spawn out. The Ultra very aware of the situation.
Kenny not having the best game.
Way up top in the second floor. Pinstruck goes the kill feed. Kenny on the way.
He is
triple
negative.
19 and 14. Draza trying to force something, but ultimately not
To be triple negative and you still be winning by 20 points?
and this may be their best chance.
What's going on? What is happening?
Scrap up top rails. He's down low, trying to soak up as much time. He just needs to stay alive. I mean, Kleenex was trying to at least find that double. He'll go 1 for 1 for the time being.
Ooh.
But it sets up Envoy to potentially contest top rails, just over flooding.
I mean, Scrap's having himself a game.
That these are able to find for themselves. That's a crucial 15 seconds, but the rotation over towards 5 again is going to be held by Ultra. Can they hold on?
What's the timing on that, man? Looks away at the worst time.
Amidst a ton of adversity on some of these setups that Toronto's put together. How about that for Envoy? Lots of damage to assist Draza. And then
Envoy is locking on. I told you at the beginning of the game, his aim looked a little off. Not anymore. That is locked in. Poor Kenny, man. He's going through it. Kenny needs this game to just be over. He needs to take a breather for a second. Kleenex with 3.
Does allow an opportunity for Draza to get eliminated. The hard point stays neutral.
And finally lost to Kleenex top stables though, and that allows LA Thieves to start working their way through.
Did Kenny switch out to attack? Or is he using the attack the whole time?
It's just gonna see Hixie run right past him, so that's gonna be a nice little 3-piece for Octane as he snaps the scrap. Looking for another player over by P1, won't be able to find it. But that was a crucial moment of time for LA Thieves to deny the Ultra members so much more time off of P5.
Back over to P1 we go.
Going to the third and final set.
LA Thieves on the favorite side here.
Just as we rotate back over towards the
As I say that, Kleenex is working his way to backstage.
Thinking that Toronto's going to come around the back. Their spawn still though on the right side of the minimap.
Big gunfight here, big gunfight. Draza wins it.
Scouts him out, kills good. This is where Thieves could really put this one a touch out of reach, but Toronto from the front are starting to find eliminations that they need. No one for Thieves can actually stay inside the hard point. Trophy system down. Spam shots for Envoy are good. Spawns also.
Oh my god.
The
snap from Envoy.
32 and 22 for Envoy. Knows he's got players around him, but help has arrived in the form of Octane, who gets not just 2, but maybe almost the 3rd. Damage is enough to allow the trade to come through quickly, and Draza will have a chance to continue building this LA lead.
I mean, if
gotta tell us to take a look at the rotation over towards new Scraps playing for the future.
they're getting the last 20 seconds here. That was a huge kill out of Draza. They're gonna get these last 20 seconds of scrap time, and that's gonna put them right there. Oh nope, they got off.
3 for 1 goes the kill feed. Can that allow Envoy to stay alive at the P1 cannons? Hixie more than aware of it. He's pressing up further forward.
Killing them off P1 there. I know it was only like 12 seconds left, but that's huge. Because they could have been at like 245 right now.
Get the kills though, so now Thieves can actually try to flip this from the middle of the map. Kleenex realizing the threat is on the way. Scrap in the back, needs to anchor it up, but only can take down one. Inside the hard point, though, Toronto still win the battle. Inside at 32 and 26. I mean, Toronto is slaying, but they're still having a real tough time keeping
Envoy with a big two. I thought he was gonna get him. If Hixie wasn't there, he probably would have killed Insight.
You just gotta hold this and then win a couple gunfights and then maybe push through the double arches, but LA Thieves still want to close it
man.
here. Dross is able to at least find two. It sets up Scrap as well as Kleenex to clean house as Scrap finds three on the back end.
LA Thieves are spawning out. Gonna come down to draws, so he needs to get at least one here. Guys, oh man.
No, not anymore. The gunfight won on hold by Kleenex allows a chance for Toronto to rotate. It's going to be to about 248 to 224. Thieves are going to have one chance to put together a solid break. If they do not find these opening kills, things will have to come in pretty peaceful.
Kenny with the big kill.
Kenny gets the first. Envoy up top tested by Hixie, but he can't quite
Hixie having to drop down. It's clutch. That's 2 for Octane. That's 3 for Octane. Kenny gets that one up. That's all 4 for Octane, and Thieves close it out. And Kenny is thanking his teammates after that one. I think once Kenny pulled the attack out, he probably started playing a lot better, but we'll see what the scoreboard says here. He's started off 10 and 30. Or I guess not started off, but he was 10 and 30. That was a close one. That one came down to it, man.
They do such an annoyingly good job at putting their ARs in such
18 and 42.
SMG players upon rotation and keeping these players out of the hard point itself. 38 and 31 for Octane with 4,500 damage. Like, come on. Yeah, Scrap had a great
Scrap had 5,000 damage.
Trying to meet the pace that Envoy was laying down with a 5k damage, but it just was not enough for the overall teamwork that was the LA Thieves. Like you said, on Ultra, they definitely outslayed, but Thieves definitely played more fundamental hardpoint.
You want the hard-hitting fact here, Proper?
Hit me.
Scrap just earned the overall respawn kill total for record. 43 total kills in the loss. On the other side, Kenny just secured the most respawn deaths. No one had gotten to 40 this year. He ends with 42 and
do I have W-Riz?
Say what you want about the individuals on either side. That takes a ton of discipline for LA Thieves to be outslayed.
That's a great question. That's a great question, Aqua.
Tough map like Fortress Hardpoint. Big shout out to Tim, our stats.
We're gonna say yeah. Out of the confidence, we're gonna say yeah.
Unbelievable.
If you don't believe you do, then who's going to, right? If you don't believe,
I can only imagine how many records might honestly
then
be
yourself.
broken.
No one's gonna believe in me for you.
In between some top 5 squadrons here. Losing map 1 might not be the end-all be-all when you're looking at it from Toronto's perspective. The hard points might have been pretty tough, but you really got to have some answers when it comes down to search and destroy as we take a little bit further in-depth look as far as the stats are concerned. Again, I mean, Envoy, Octane, 1.29, 1.23 respectively. Yeah, Kenny can drop a 0.43. I guess it's just fine and dandy so long as Octane's finding 3 pieces all off the damage and Envoy's there to follow up soon after. Yeah, Thieves, hard point, looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, Thieves' teamwork there with Kenny dropping 42 deaths, and they're still winning. Their teamwork's on point, man.
Full team ups, it felt like on rotation, which would lead you to believe that, oh, Toronto's going to put together nearly a perfect hold, you think. But no, not the case. Thieves continue to find a way in.
Like, I would say if
if
Kenny doesn't drop 42 deaths there, and he plays, if he goes even, say he goes 23 and 23, they're dominating Toronto Ultra that game.
Bounce back against adversity is one of the things you always look for, and Thieves have definitely shown that over the course
he got
of
into over.
Last map, but over the course of the last
He got close to, what was he, 18 and 43? He had over 60 engagements.
When it comes down to it, death tax
that's a lot.
Off at the end of the year for sure. But I mean, hey, there's still a lot more COD that has to be played, especially from the Thieves. You already know you're guaranteed champs, but now it's really going to be crunch time to be able to really flesh out a lot of these maps that you've been losing in these best of 7s and these best of 5s, and just make sure that you truly are the strongest team. I mean, they are the #1 team as far as vibes. I feel like these
they're definitely messing with Kenny right now.
And why wouldn't you ahead of this embassy search and destroy where you are currently 5-1?
That is the big story point. Almost felt like maybe a missed opportunity there for Toronto into the Fortress hardpoint because, yeah, going into this search, this is a very tough task.
What search is it?
No strangers to this map mode combo, but again, the success that Thieves
It's
have
Embassy,
had
right?
over
Embassy?
the course of the last, we'll say the last couple of months now,
I think so.
has largely been by way of getting an opportunity to play your best search map, right? I mean, a lot of these have come through because of that. They played this against Minnesota most recently, and they looked good on it, beating the Rockers 6-1. So if you're the Thieves, you're thinking 2-0 up. Otherwise, for Toronto, it's, you know, what can we put together here to try to play one of our not necessarily most rehearsed maps here for the search to get this back to a 1-1 count.
It's just interesting how the track record kind of fleshes itself out for Embassy Search and Destroy for Toronto Ultra. Again, it's as far as a long-time series record.
LA Thieves need a... They're 5-1. All right. They definitely need to get their sponsored background up or something. They've been rocking the black sheets for how long? It might be curtains, but I don't know. They might just be sheets. I don't know.
That's fair. It's a great argument there, buddy. But I think that for Toronto, we can even look as far as most recency for yesterday. It's just how well they were manipulating the map, catching these timings in the middle.
All right, looking at Kenny to step it up this map. I don't think... If Kenny plays the way he did last match, I don't think Thieves are going to pull out the win on the S&D.
Their performance yesterday versus Seattle still
Octane pulling the snipe
a lot
out.
of first bloods, but just doing a nice job making sure the bomb could never get planted.
He's not going to see anyone.
Homework and realize that Hixie very regularly is going to try to play you through mid alley.
Envoy with the first blood.
Aforementioned Hixie, and that leads to an opportunity for Envoy just to walk on over in towards B for maybe an early opportunity to plant.
His old Pistons is going to be Octane. He's got the boomstick all the way over by Potts. In sight. Yeah, that's not a game of whack-a-mole. That is evidently fun for anybody involved, but it's...
Good shots out of Scrap.
Maybe try to plant the bomb. He will get it and get out with his life.
Oof. Envoy doesn't get away.
For sure he was going to be good for
That's
it, but
3 down for Thieves.
for Toronto through mid.
Roz is going to be the last one here. He's got a check bomb. What a nade.
Well, it's a Semtex well placed by Kleenex, and this
What
was
a
the
nade.
story that we saw versus Seattle yesterday, right? 3v4 situations that Toronto just looks so good at when it comes to completely controlling that B side of the map, and that happens once again, even though they lose Hixie in the opening moments.
It's like that instant download that Toronto get all off of being first blooded. From there on out, it's just really quick snap transitions on where a lot of these players are located at for the Thieves or even Seattle yesterday to find the trades required and just deny so much space.
Yo, I didn't even know, like before, I'd say like 2 months ago, I didn't know Toronto Ultra was using the EPOS headset. And Chloe was looking for a new headset to use, and she just came across, she was doing a bunch of research on trying to find ones that are like the most comfortable or whatever, best sounding, most comfortable, and all that, and she found the EPOS brand that I never even heard of before, and then she buys them, they come in, and like a week later, I was watching the CDL matches, and I saw Toronto Ultra had the EPOS headset on. I'm like, what the heck? Look at that.
Okay, if there are two members that are shooting at us on the cross,
like, what are the chances, right? What are the chances?
As both Thieves members have flipped the map around.
That's how it's about to run out for Scrap, though. Unbeknownst to him, Envoy was on the other side of the doors there at Potts.
And I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was also like, I'm pretty sure one of the F1 sponsors or partners is also EPOS. I don't know for which team, but pretty sure I remember seeing that.
This is still such a trepidatious moment, though, and now Kenny will be figured out. Problem is, losing Scrap means that Hixie just is have to default to playing for the post plant in a 1v2.
Kenny and Envoy are pretty split here.
It was on the B site. Dead silence at the ready.
And Hixie is wasting no time.
Clears out laundry. No doors open. Stun comes out.
Oh, good shots, good shots. He's probably going to go quick to try to check bomb here. Envoy should be ready for it. Or Kenny, sorry. Just watching the wrong way. Unfortunate.
Takes him by surprise, and Ultra once again see another 1v2 from Charlie Hixie.
Feels like old times, doesn't it? Last year in Vanguard with Hixie and Scrap in 2v odd situations, playing for Ultra Academy. Now doing it on the big stage here for Toronto. Hixie with the clutch, popping dead silence after the bomb gets planted off the information that Scrap was able to convey for him.
Good shots out of the kid.
From Kenny was all the way on the backside of the Godheady. So for Hixie, by proxy, you would probably have to assume that middle of the map, if not in through around servers, is where Envoy might be located at. And he finds them both, just juggling the timing back and forth. 2-0 lead for Ultra here.
Yeah, looks like they're doing a quick beat this time.
Scrap on the cross.
Scrap misses the shot.
Connect on Nadraza. Envoy also had the cross in play. Kleenex thinking about toggling in towards denying this plan. Not going to work out. This is what Hixie does, though. It tries to work through mid.
Good play out of Hixie. Gets one.
Doesn't make a difference. Scrap also wins the pistol gunfight on the other side of the map. So we get to a 2v2 as the trades come out. Draza will collect the bomb and immediately go for the plant. Insight looking for Octane.
Oh my god.
The information he was looking for, but the problem is
bro,
Draza's gotten the plant.
what is the timing? The millisecond he looks away.
That's gonna be the question. Gets in an immediate gunfight versus Draza, and that's
Right there, that's a 2v1. Bomb down, 30 seconds left. What can Insight do?
Insight should know that he's going to have contact with Draza around this bomb site at some point in time, dealing with the post plant situation, topside office. Insight drops. Oh, but the
Clean
shots
shots.
clean from Draza, doesn't miss a bullet. And no way, not going to happen this time for the 1v2.
That was nice. That was nice.
And Draza gets the entire ace to boot. I mean, just absolutely crazy trades, especially for the positioning that he found himself in the middle of the map.
Two body shots and a headshot, and he's down and out.
Two kills that did come through that
And
he was going to be able to find the next transitional gunfight on a Draza. Draza denies. He calls round, finding those 2 kills, getting the bomb in a safe enough position, and just isolating these players one after another. So Draza coming to this round on a 4 spree, breaks up the round count there for Toronto when they opened.
Oh, the hit marker.
Oh, it's going to feel bad, Octane.
And
looked like he connected onto Kleenex center mass, not to be. Draza pops up.
Good kill.
Work
oh, I thought he was getting 2.
Does secure the trade, collects the bomb, and immediately starts to go for the plant. But the problem is, once again, LA flipped the map around, and that immediately dissuades the plant from coming through. Scrap is under immense pressure, just trying to keep his life, catch somebody off guard. But as he tries to cross, Octane
oh, I wish we had Octane's POV for that shot. Mid-air.
Oh. Octane initially decent, but he lives and will also earn the regen as everything resets.
Kleenex double weapon setup has a lot to do. So
you gonna try to cross?
I don't know if he saw Envoy up top.
I'm pretty sure Envoy also had attack. I don't think he did that with a Vaznov. There's no way, right?
LA Thieves again, just having Octane in that positioning. Just completely denies so
Can we get a replay on Octane's shot real quick before the next round starts?
And that's great information to have for yourself, especially
We'll have to get it at the end of the game.
It's a fast plan over towards B. You saw where Draza was located at, where he found that kill to stop the plant from coming through initially. And when the map got flipped, when you called it, so much doubt got considered into the brain of Kleenex. He had no idea where to go. His teammate was stuck top paper. Maybe he could rotate over towards A. Wasn't the case at all. His teammates were dropping all around him.
I guarantee you next time we're on a Toronto offensive round, they will be throwing nades towards that bottom side at A. But now, into the defense. Kleenex going to step on board for first time. Pixie, well, okay, hi there.
That's not good.
Just burst through the doors. Inside able to
I don't know if Toronto knows the bomb's down, but the bomb is in a terrible spot. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Just completely ruins through palms and tennis. And that's enough for Ultra to take a quick defense. And now we can start to think about, does Ultra try to do something to deny this Thieves push through that they've been able to pull off on the defensive side?
I wonder if it could just be as simplistic as maybe Scrap going over towards the sniper and maybe trying to go for the heat check. I mean, if there's anybody to do it, it's probably going to be Scrap. This guy definitely loves his good old egotistical chows, but I think that it's going to be another thing that you want to play this fundamentally sound. Again, that round did end in by way of brute aggression through the middle of the map. That has been Hixie and Kleenex's kind of MOs defensively. But on offense, you really got to try to pick your poison in adaptations. Going back over towards B, it's being watched again, but Kleenex gets across.
Well,
this feels like a
he got hit with every single nade in the game, almost including his own.
But once more, it's just that cross.
Oh my, clean shot.
Kleenex does take it to a 3v3, but once again, look at Envoy's position, number 8 in white. He can foil the post plant by playing up top. Kleenex.
The timing for Octane and whoever's top orange right there. Draza.
Scrap, leaving it all down to Insight once again.
All the way into the backside of side admin.
3v1 for Insight.
Doesn't even have a trophy system. He's got attack. Maybe he's got
no dead silence, so
Dream involves this 1v3. It's going to be a real tough battle for Insight. Would almost have to get
almost impossible
1v1s out of
without dead silence for 1v3.
You can tell by the canter of my voice, this is a good luck, have fun moment.
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, does take down Octane. Hold on a second. Plenty of time. Problem is,
hold up now.
Carrier will be making a lot of noise as he tries to collect the bomb.
Looking for someone, man.
Featuring Insight. Draza still aware. He's playing up top. Cross comes through. Envoy long range and
I thought he was hitting their shots.
Damage needed.
I thought he was hitting them.
And boy, I'll tell you, that's now 3 defensive rounds in a row where Thieves have just gotten away with getting behind Ultra for free.
That's a little bit too easy, isn't it, Alan? I mean, when you spawn defensively in for Embassy, you have this entire parking lot side at your disposal. Octane is always more or less good for going over there, whether he gets the snipe or the damage. It's just good confirmation on where all these Ultra players are located at. Envoy can't be allowed to get admin control that freely. He either has to come through with an AR, watching that line of sight, over towards the parking lot side, stuns all the way from bathrooms over towards.
Hey, we're all tied up, 3-3.
Deny some map space if you're aggressively hitting towards B.
Kenny will be left in spawn to watch any potential early nonsense from Ultra, in case they're planning on taking a page from Thieves' book. But no, this time it's Ultra playing very reserved. And with that opening pick onto Envoy, who was
might get another kill right here.
On a solo mission. Scrap's got to look at this. Draza, though, I think has seen the glint of the sniper rifle. He says, not interested. Let's just carry out this 3v3 a different way.
Yep. No, thank you. I do not like what you're selling. Kenny was also able to find a trade on a Hixie. Remember, he was that sole player that was all the way to the backside of admin. So he pushed up all the way over by the A-bomb. How much is your Spidey senses tingling there if you're Queen X? But the push is still over towards
main shots. I don't think he's seen Draza's head.
On Kenny, who was trying to lurk in towards A, does get figured out.
But Draza is by himself. He does have dead silence.
1v3. Dead silence in play. Gonna split right down the gun.
Oh.
And unfortunately.
What?
Queenex gets absolutely obliterated. Doesn't matter in the end, but
holy.
That will live in your head a little bit after that little turn on.
Oh, poor Kleenex.
I'm gonna sleep over that gunfight tonight. I promise
oh,
you that
no.
Much. Here's some replays of Scrap with these snipes. Pixel perfect. Test this man's reaction time. We've been watching it for a long time. You and I, Shift.
Yep.
And of course is able to find that inevitable trade on Draza after his teammate quite.
Yeah, those are good shots out of Scrap. Pretty sure he got 3 that round, right?
Well adapted round. I will say that much for Toronto. Again, playing very respectful, giving up a lot of space in the middle of the map, waiting for the challenges to come to them.
Okay,
Scrap's having himself a little bit of a series.
Scrap will finally get out of admin and try to watch this backside cross.
Oh,
over the top of this play.
The hip fire is crazy, man.
While queuing up a stun. So
that's 3 down for Thieves already.
And now it's all on
We're 20 seconds into the round.
This is quickly a 1v3. He does not have a lot of space nor time to work with as the bomb is already
They didn't even leave spawn. That's a quick round.
It's not gonna happen. It's like you're going
That's
up
a quick
so many
round.
different snaky positions, head glitches. Was that inside down yonder with a sniper rifle as well. And even for the Thieves defensively, I mean, they're sitting there probably saying the same thing that we are. It's like, surely this time you changed something. It's still the aggressive hit over towards B. They leave Scrap back lot to at least watch the flank if it did come through. But that was all settled just with having one player kind of spam from the Xbox side and then everybody else just crumbling around him. Yeah, bless Hipfire, whatever may say you for Kleenex. He's been that player when it comes down to these B executes for Ultra to get over by sign and impress.
What are we thinking? Ultra closing it out here?
Now on map point, and this time they will commit to.
I did say 3-1 Thieves, so.
Scrap very responsible for catching anybody on.
Although Ultra, I thought they were gonna take.
Ultra throw a couple
they control, but Ultra might take the S&D.
Playing on the long flank, they may have completely bamboozled Thieves here.
Not over yet though. Not over yet. 3v3. Hixie on the move. He does have dead silence.
All of a sudden, Hixie with dead silence sneaks around, and how about the curveball from Ultra? 3v2 situation. Envoy stuck in stairs. Draza panicking.
Did Hixie hear him?
Exactly
oh, I heard him.
Members are in the back, and he has made sound cues, which Hixie picks up on. It all rests with Envoy for a 1v3.
Good shots.
First one happens cleanly.
Can he pull off the 1v3?
And everything will reset as he's got time to play with.
Oh. Envoy looking like Neo in the Matrix, is dodging the 50 cal bullet. That silence about to run out. He might find some pretty good timing here.
He's in a good position in case anyone from Ultra tries to double back towards B. They've isolated themselves.
My God.
Scrap is deep, inside a bit closer, and they're predicting that it's going to be a B play. There's the isolation.
Oh, he doesn't have time to do anything now. Got to push. He's got to go for it.
The true 1v2, and he's going to take it to eliminations. He's not even going to bother with the plan. He needs to be able to take both these players down quickly. And Scrap is right to play. He backs out.
That was a good try.
His teammate gets the kill, and how about Ultra? In back-to-back days, they find
hey, it's tied up, 1-1.
Yep, wouldn't you know it?
I really thought Thieves would take the S&D and then Ultra would take the control, but here we are.
All year long for Ultra, but recency bias is definitely something you can buy into for the Ultra camp. They are looking great in their past 2 times on this map mode combination. Once against Seattle yesterday, and even better versus the Thieves today. Able to showcase a lot of good adaptations in playing against the strengths that were the Thieves. I mean, through so many rounds, the Thieves were getting away with
Grab 7-4, Octane only 3 and 8.
Octane getting a lot of damage with the snipe. Yeah, didn't have the flashiest KD ratio at 3 and 8, but I mean, just to negate all the damage that Octane was finding continuously, it was again Pixie for the entry. Aiden,
I mean, no one really had a breakout game on either team. Kind of just pretty even across the line. Octane and Kenny.
Absolutely electric, and then Kleenex
Not the best map, but
and just comparing today to yesterday for Ultra, much
LSCLO control with these 2 teams. I don't know. Ultra might take it. Ultra might take LSCLO control.
As Thieves now all of a sudden find themselves in a 1-1.
If Scrap keeps up the insane slaying power he had in map 1, Ultra might take map 3. We'll find out here in like 5 minutes what's gonna happen. It might, man. See, LSCLO is a weird one. I think LSCLO could be an amazing map if the defensive spawn points weren't so far back. Like, the map should cut off right at the front of the defensive spawn building. The map should cut off right there. You shouldn't be able to spawn any further back. And there should be more like barricades and stuff and cover for you to spawn there. Maybe like a little shed or something. But that building and back should be off limits, should not be in the map. And then also, there shouldn't be a lane to like a valley to go the whole way around the mountain. You don't need all that. Cut that off, make it a nice path up the mountain on the side of it, and then you can mantle up top if you're on the outer part of the mountain. You don't need to spawn 40 feet behind the mountain. No. Because if you spawn way back there, you're not even getting close to the other point or the other objective. So I think if the spawns on the defensive side were pulled up a bit and the map was cut, because we don't even need it. Don't even need it. Just mark that out of bounds and move the spawns up a little bit, and LSCLO control could be a pretty good map. It's just, you die once, man. You gotta run. LSCLO is if you get stuck in a blender on defense, you're in a running simulator. Because it's like you run, die, run, die, run, die. One bad route or one team kill, that's it. Your game's chalked. Or your round, at least. Your round is chalked. You're just stuck. That's how it goes. I don't know. I don't make the rules. That's how it goes. What a day full of games. What's on the schedule for tomorrow? See here, let's see. We have 3 matchups tomorrow. Florida versus Los Angeles Guerrillas. FaZe versus Optic. And Subliners and Thieves. Ooh. That's a pretty stacked match set right there. Florida and Guerrillas. See who's really at the bottom. He's really at the bottom of the totem pole. FaZe and Optic, that's going to be a great match. It's also the Monster Energy matchup. And then Subliners and Thieves should also be a good one. It's really hard to predict Subliners matches just because you never know how they're going to come out. They can come out absolutely on fire, or they can come out just dead flat. I don't know, it's just no in between. But that should be a good one tomorrow. Like, the Florida Guerrillas matchup doesn't really matter because they're both on the bottom, but it should be a good matchup. See who's really that 12th team. Here we go. Ultra showing why they won Major 3. Showing they still have it. They can still be on top. I mean, Scrap had some nice snipes that game. I think most of his kills came from the sniper. Hey, we're hopping straight back in.
Welcome back there, friends, family, and all you crazy COD fans. We have got a good one. So
everyone's in their seat.
LA.
That's good. Always good.
Count, and we're going to an
Kenny looks tired, man. Ready to take a nap.
Teams have loved to see a hotel come through for the control. That much we know, especially after what Toronto did to Seattle yesterday. It was open, but LA choose to go to a different location, and maybe some that was influenced off of what they saw yesterday from Toronto.
Okay, 8-4 and 6-4.
As far as the control is concerned, LA have gotten rid of hotel
honestly
control
pretty even matchup.
63% of the time they play control. It's been mostly over towards hotel, but you can't fault them for wanting to come to LO Silo control. Let's not forget too long ago, this did win them a chip at the end of the day. So if you are the Thieves, it would be nice to be able to see some consistency in between LO Silo control. Has not been the most friendly map mode combination for the Ultra side.
It's a pretty even matchup on paper. Let's see what happens.
A bit of an edge statistically on both the defensive and offensive sides when it comes to win percentage on either. But LA will start on the offense first, take their time here out of spawn, just kind of feel things out, see what Ultra wants to try to get away with, and see if they can punish. And so far, so good. First 2 kills allow Thieves a chance to get on to B early.
Third in attack win percentage. And the way you got to do it mostly through LSilo, it's the opening breaks. If you can convincingly do the opening breaks, you should be able to see 60 seconds pretty quickly. But the returning gunfights, that much better for Ultra. They push away LA Thieves away from the B control zone. We'll take their
These have pretty good control over A here.
It's almost a small little bit of sleight of hand right there. Look at us, we're going B. Never mind. We're going to put Octane at top tower. Good luck getting back to A if you're
Looks like Toronto's putting 2 top pool, if I'm not mistaken.
Ultra may just chalk this. Yeah, you have to kind of respect the fact that Octane's up top, but now that he drops, hold on a second, Ultra can actually just flood on through. Draza the only one to survive the play.
Wow.
How about that clear from Ultra?
Ultra get a quick 4 down for LA Thieves.
Always looks like they're about to chalk it, but more than aware are Ultra that they have to deal with Octane top tower. As you say, once he falls, the rest of the push comes through from the top cat, especially over by the rock mound. So now the map more or less stabilized. Kenny's gonna stop the clock again around 42 seconds back over towards A.
Oh, Kenny needs to step off the zone for a moment, and
they really need to get this guy top money.
While giving his teammates a chance.
Scrap's up there 4-0. They also need to stop Scrap from his kill streak before he gets a cruise.
An extra 60, looking good. Ultra this time not going to hit the trigger and try
smoke.
to retake. And with that,
imagine. And he looks away, goes over to the window to look out B and shoots and dies in the back from Hixie.
So much to do though. I mean,
could be a different round right now.
You should be aware if you are Thieves that all the spawns are still back to Pride Rock. That's going to be a tough gunfight. Whether or not Kenny wants it or not, it's going to be versus Hixie.
Oh, he does get out with his life.
Keep it up for now. Trades are going to continuously be good for Ultra to maintain presence.
Insight's searching for him though.
Kenny out of this position. Stun comes through. Kenny backs off.
Kenny's getting tagged left and right, man. He's just being annoying right now. Good kill. Should have insight here.
Kenny now flipping the script. Checks down onto insight.
His shot's just a little off right now.
Big one onto Kenny, but the problem is there's a double stack now on the way. Can Ultra get back and assist this enough? Draza cleaning out top party.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's
unfortunate.
Thieves are still on. Second tick of progress is getting blocked, and the third, well, that will have to wait a little while longer as Ultra eventually get the regain.
Kenny's still here, actually looking to make an argument, and Draza will find Scrap from range. So now Draza's going to start pushing up.
Big win by Draza.
And just flies into Cleanex's face, takes him down. Next is up going to be inside top AC. He will find one. Hixie Semtex will clean up the second. The map will remain stabilized. The only player pushed up for the Thieves is Octane.
They only need one more tick though, so if they probably have 2, maybe 3 pushes if they're quick enough. It's definitely still possible, but Hixie on the flank here, that's huge. He opts not to go inside green. He is still alive in pool.
Cleanex takes care of one. Now it's just down to can you find the tally on
good read by Cleanex.
By Cleanex gets the double, and now it's down to the last chance for Thieves to touch the B zone. Kenny gives up his position by taking shots through the old captured A zone, but He will be the last opportunity for the Thieves to
Kenny gets the win.
Good gunfight win as he tries to make his way over through tools. 5 seconds on the clock. He's got to go, got to touch.
Bro, it's like Kenny's running overkill the entire.
He will not likely get there in time. Toronto will hold the defense.
That could have been different.
Secured by
If they had more time there.
5 segments will be captured for the Thieves. Toronto going to be happy that at least they narrowly got away with the defense round win regardless. You felt like that Thieves' best shake at
Hey, they did get 5 ticks though. We got to remember that. 5 ticks on the board for 100 LA Thieves.
Bottom lockers. The guy was everywhere. That the only time when he finally got cut down is because he was trying to create more space, getting behind the cliff path. But the moment that Kenny goes down, all of the focus for Toronto can then refocus over towards the front, maintain presence top kitchen, and make sure that that building was at least contested for Thieves to never really get numbers on their side of the map.
Now Ultras go. See what they can do on the offense. Opening defensive stun actually does kind of slow down Ultra's approach towards trying to get to A early. Pixie will still try to burst on towards.
Yeah, nice 2-piece by Draza. Nice 3-piece by Draza.
Gets all 3 Ultra members that try to work their way onto A early, and now Kenny can actually move past top tower and start to force Ultra to spawn top right.
Kenny is pushing their spawn.
You got to deal with Kenny very, very quickly, and before Insight even knows that Kenny's back here, he loses his life. Elsewhere is still a battle for Draza up top. Admin.
Draza's just going in this round. He needs one more for a cruise.
Draza's got the beamers on in this map number 3. 5-3 now for Draza. Looking for kill number 6. A cruise missile would be potent on a map mode combination like LSU look control.
Thieves looking indomitable here defensively early.
Draza get the cruise here.
Zone, but he is
looking for Hixie.
Here. Draza just hoping he can find some information. There's
Scrap.
Tell on to Scrap, but no, not gonna win the gunfight.
With the buzzkill.
Make a decision. Does he contest? Does he give it up? And well, he kind of gets stuck in the gray area of being kind of in between both. And that leads to the first tick of progress. Double stack in for Toronto. Octane trying to clear space. Gets a good look at Hixie. Can't find the kill. Scrap.
Decent shots with Scrap. Getting the job done.
Do a full 60 now for Ultra as they capture A.
And Kenny's going to be playing for a couple exits. 60 seconds out on towards the board. 21 lives on 2 different sides.
21 lives apiece. Okay.
Ultra, nobody immediately inside of top green. So Envoy's going to maintain this position inside of tools for now. Also gets the better of Hixie. Immediately traded as he was trying to pop dead silence. But
shot him through the wall.
Good trades galore will mean that LA Thieves can start chipping away at this clock.
Full hit from Ultra. Coming down B.
Good shots from Scrap. Scrap's been on one today.
To find gunshots.
I don't know what that boy had for breakfast, but it's working.
Octane for the trade. 3v3 towards the zone. Kleenex stunned. Can't really make a play on towards the zone itself. Help from Insight. Denied by Draza, who's having
they need to clean up Kleenex.
So far.
Yeah.
14 and 11.
I'm gonna say he's just wasting time right now, giving his team a chance to catch up.
Under 60 seconds for Ultra to start to get some progress over towards B.
Not really worried about the lives. You're just trying to get these.
Oh, big plays out of Envoy.
Your spawn Envoy pushed up over by the house and is just denying Ultra any exit from their base. That's gonna force them to spawn parallel over by the A control zone. It's already been captured. And you're pushing into the waiting hands of Kenny. Envoy.
Hey, Insight cleans up Envoy. That's good for Toronto here.
This Thieves defense coming across as menacing. Draza now on 4 in a row. 16 and 11. Give him the fifth.
Oh my god, I thought he was gonna turn on him again.
Nearly goes to the drop shot and takes down Insight, but the killing spree comes to an end. Ultra, maybe a chance for one last touch here. 20 seconds to play. But there's only 3 members that are still up. And as Draza continues to tally kill after kill, Ultra's chances at putting any significant approach towards B start to dwindle, and Thieves
hey, that's it.
Looking good to hold Ultra.
Thieves are up by 2 ticks right now.
And barely a footstep made on towards B in this defensive round as Thieves dominate.
Thieves up 2 ticks.
My goodness, did they ever? I mean,
okay,
how
okay.
annoying is it honestly? That point where you're just probably looking at the KDs, you're looking at the stats, even from Ultra's POV, and you're just like, okay, well, at least we're finding a couple trades, but where's Draza? And by the time you were even trying to think where Draza's at, now you also got to be worried about Envoy. LA Thieves, what they've been able to do on this map mode combination in recent history has just been berating enemy teams in their
map
base,
mode
just
combo.
2 different fronts. If it's Draza and Kenny over by the A control zone, it's going to be Envoy constantly getting pressure inside that house. You have one of the greatest safety nets as an AR with Octane overwatching the play.
Huge advantage for the Thieves through the first 2 rounds. Does require Ultra to put together just as hefty of a defense.
Good start for Toronto here. Hixie making his way through.
At least sees that he snuck through. So that kind of alerts the rest of the Thieves off spawn to keep an eye out for him, and the kill comes through very swiftly. 2 for 1, the opening exchange, and actually LA's got a lot of room to work with here at mid. Envoy is just pushed straight through, but
I mean, that's 3 for Toronto right there.
Defense starts to make a move forward.
Stopping the push. And they find Kenny. There's the full LA Thieves wave. LA Thieves wave gone. Huge kill.
Inside of admin gets the better of Draza immediately. Nobody pushing for the Thieves to try to find that trade. Hixie's still trying to cause a little bit more distress around the back. He gets found out. But all these trades are going to be so good for the Thieves. Nobody for Ultra is top tower to try to immediately stop this.
Quick kills out. Kleenex last one to stand for Ultra's defense here on the A zone. First tick of progress looking
there they
good.
go.
The second is going to be quick to follow with a 3-man stack.
I mean, 3 on A. If they clean up scraps, I got the
put
point.
together that same setup that we saw in round 1 of their defense to where they can just
still on
flood
A.
and swarm at the same time. And yeah, this time they will have to concede the extra.
Hey, they're up 5 ticks right now.
23 plays 20. Ultra still with a life lead, but Thieves starting to cook with some gas here as they're finding the exit kills.
Lives are pretty even.
And now you can start putting players all the way over towards the flank. Kenny's back towards his devious in most mischievous actions. And
They should be able to catch Scrap off. Oh, he only has a Vaznev? Doesn't even matter. Teammates got him.
Envoy beans him over by the B zone. 3-player strong Thieves are here.
Oh, if he had attack right now.
Distraction here at Pride Rock. Long range shots coming from Kenny.
Wow.
And that's going to be the second tick of progress in. 3-man stack on the way. Could anyone from Ultra even get here to even look at this zone? A couple of kills come through, and oh my goodness, the cleanup is decent. Kenny's still trying to hold his life, but no.
It's a good stop from Ultra.
The final bit of progress needed to take the offense with control. So now it's down to Kenny.
They're up 7 ticks at the moment.
Tally the rest of that third tick of progress and go up 2-1.
That Scrap having to wait for the regen before you can start depleting this B zone progress even more so. Hixie off the respawn was trying to get behind enemy lines. Kenny, so much wiser, is going to take him down. The initial kill is just
Octane's just going to have to stay alive. Maybe get a pick here, wait for his team.
And now you can start taking a little bit more
and he goes down.
Away. 14 plays up against 2, 45 seconds remaining.
Kleenex up top. Looking to stay on the offensive side of the map. Dixie, couple of shots out.
Ooh, good shots out of Kenny.
Will force the hand of the Thieves. Insight still behind this play. Scrap also a bit caught playing on the soccer wall. And as Thieves clear out the interior of the building, now it's just down to try to get onto the zone itself. Scrap going to be in a lot of trouble here. Needs some help, and he
I mean, Ultra's holding on, man.
And what that Scrap takes his focus forward. Clean kills coming out for Scrap on 4. Now keep in mind, though, the ticks of progress that have already been tallied. Toronto very well may get this round, but they're going to have back-to-back offenses if we get to a fifth.
Okay. Yep. Looks like Thieves are up 7 ticks at the moment.
Deplete or the lives get cut down, whatever is more convenient for Ultra here in the final few seconds. Yeah, it's just gonna wait inside of billiards. Late timing doesn't matter. Everybody's dropped around him. Octane 1v odd? No, not gonna happen.
As long
All right.
as Thieves win this defense, they will get defense again in the round 5.
The amount of times that they've just been coming over here and just stopping that progress, just at
I gotta win this next round first.
Over, it is just so crazy. The amount of ways that they were able to just fully erupt out from tools and find 3 dead just so quickly for Ultra, required, but still silly nonetheless. As Ultra will hold on, but as you say, Alan, it's going to have to be back-to-back offenses if they want to take a massive swing map mode combination here in the 3.
Toronto happens to be the number 2 ranked attacking win percentage team on this map. However, Thieves number 3 on defense. So is it going to be
can't finish the kill.
Immovable object?
And Kleenex gets through.
Around the back. He may surprise Octane. No, not to happen.
He
gets the tally. No worries. And a couple of early kills for Thieves allows them a chance to maybe even push a little bit further forward. Scrap. Gets his elimination. Good response to Kenny. Gets unfortunate little melee there, and the long-range shots from Hixie not quite good enough to take care of Draza. Thieves defensively looking good.
He's a little far to melee there, bud.
But it's all just consolation trades at that because you still got Thieves members in your base. Kenny's all the way over inside of house. Scrap's going to be unfortunately confused.
This is big for Thieves here.
Still going to be able to stay alive.
Never mind.
Never mind. Off of the respawn, just down to 38 seconds through the opening break. LA Thieves have only lost 3 lives.
Envoy in a position to foil. Gets the first, steps away from any further trade. Help from Octane keeps the numbers in place for the Thieves.
On the house, Scrap got that kill, but he did.
And the clock continues to tick down to under 30 seconds. Kenny's got a really good idea of where Scrap's position, but a little jump out.
Okay, Scrap's shot's hitting different right now, man.
Octane on 4. Knows that he's got to keep his life as Ultra starts to send all 4 members forward in towards this A zone. 2 on for the moment. First tick of progress on the way in. Kills also coming through for Ultra. Kenny, though, a double around the back. Makes things maybe a little bit easier for Draza to approach. He sees Hixie on the cross on the way in, but does not expect... Oh, my goodness! He didn't expect Scrap.
My God.
Still gets the shots to connect for the kill. And then Envoy deals with Hixie behind the boxes, down to 12 seconds, and Ultra looks like they may have to do this in around
Wow,
5
even if
offenses.
Ultra get the 8 point,
So gotta
they don't have a lot of time.
towards the back, down to 18 HP.
And they need this 1 kill and that's it. They need 1 kill. Pixie get... That's it, okay. Okay, Thieves got defense round 5 here.
Yeah, we're going to a round 5, but I would say that that's a pretty convincing defense for the Thieves, again, who are really not historically all too great when it comes down to defenses on LSELO control. Here's the replay from Draza. He just gets gifted the barrel stuff down to 80 HP by throwing a nade right into the trophy system. I mean, Scrap's got to be on some type of way off.
I would be livid.
Sure, but even more so than that, Thieves are absolutely...
I mean, the grenade blew up on both of them though, so
in this
it did do damage.
3, really cementing the reason why they were able to take this even off of Optic Texas.
All right, last chance here for Ultra on their offense, but Thieves have put together 2 straight, immensely convincing defenses. Huge swing map in this series between 2 powerhouse teams right now in the CDL. Draza already gonna get to top tower. Ultra looking to kind of flood from the front. Kenny reads it. Semtex is good. Follow-up shots.
A good start.
Onto inside, and Ultra once again come off the break.
That's a great start.
Finding a single kill.
You can't get any better than that.
Kenny went like 0.64 in the open hard point.
Not ready for Hixie to just be sitting in the corner.
Right now, this guy is frying. Only lost a single life so
wow,
far.
with a Vaznev?
Draza will go down top tower.
Look at that shot.
At least pick things up. That's
crazy.
It gets put to rest. Numbers now here for Ultra. Not necessarily in a position to try to press up further forward, but if you can get players on the zone and deny more space from the Thieves, the 60 seconds could be yours.
Crap kind of gets that smoke cheese. That grenade smoke.
Top office. Gets some help from Kenny, who takes care of Scrap, trying to take away the cross. So now
Draza does get 1, that's big, and he gets the other. Okay.
Big gunfight win. No one else are Ultra on at the moment.
And they still got it.
That will be the extra 60 seconds.
Okay, pretty even lives. They got 2 minutes to work with here. Tons of time.
As soon as he was trying to push in bottom lockers, and we saw how good it was when Kenny was able to do that.
Come on, boy, free kill.
And Scrap's gonna get cut down, trying to get inside of tools, not immediately traded. For Ultra in this moment in time, while the rest of the players are trying to come off a respawn, you need a player like Hixie or anybody to cause ruckus over on this side of the map.
That's a big kill by Hixie right there.
Hixie still looking to hold his life backside tools. And oh boy, Clinics has actually gotten around.
It's all up to Octane. Octane's got to get at least 1.
You've got Hixie on. First tick of progress, looking good for the lock. Octane still playing on the right side. The rest of Thieves spawning up bottom left.
Doesn't get it, but it does a little bit of time for the team to get there. There are 3 on B. They got it.
Envoy, it will be scouted out from behind. Have Ultra found a way to do it? Kenny needs to go, and he cannot get there in time.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Sneak their way behind the B site, get the kills they need, and Thieves.
They absolutely destroyed him on that round 4 defense. Round 5 it was a completely different story. Completely different. What the heck? Oh my god, bro.
It is all strictly business. We always end up saying, both you and I, Shift, it truly does always take 1 convincing hit when it comes down to control, especially for LSELO. You go 4 dead around that B control zone, nobody's spawning up immediately.
Almost 4k damage.
All the way over by your shack, and you are not
Octane kind of struggling that map. Not that he played bad.
Whatever may have you. 32 and 20 for Scrap, almost drops a 4k damage performance on the control. My heavens, I mean,
Scrap's having a good series.
Just about doing everything right. I mean, their last defense that we saw previous to this final round was absolutely stellar. Their opening offense just narrowly missed out on getting that last
I don't know.
lead, not just the first time.
I mean, round 4 for Thieves went great. I don't think Ultra got a tick. And then round 5, perfect start for Thieves. I think they had like 4 or 5 kills to Ultra's 0. And like I said, control, you can be dominating a team and all you need is 4 kills, especially on this map. Spawn defense way out. That's why I really think Blitz might be a good competitive game mode on this game. Thoughts? Like, Blitz might be a good one. At least better than control, right?
About a whole minute, 45 seconds maybe, where they only lost 2 lives in the opening round.
And some of the greatest hits came from Blitz. got that.
So good at just relentlessly striking all
I don't remember who they were playing. It might have been like Complexity or something, or Evil Geniuses. I don't know what they were called at the time. But Scump against them on the snow map. I don't remember what the snow map's called in Ghost, but Scump getting, I think it was a double or triple kill, and then also the cap to win the game right at the last second. That's good stuff.
1.60 KD. The only player to win positive. I mean, Hixie was keeping pace with him realistically like for
the only player
round or so.
On Toronto Ultra to go positive. He had a 1.6. Jeez, oh man, buddy was going off.
He's just doing it by himself. He's also
Scrap's having a series. He's playing really well.
25 of those kills, by the way, were non-traded. He also tallied a number of assists and update as far as how the series is going for Scrap.
Really well. He's playing really well.
82 and 55 in the series, the highest number of total kills.
Oh, I told you guys, the Ultra might have that control.
With 119, and with an embassy hardpoint coming up next, you
see what LA Thieves can do in the hardpoint. They are pretty good at embassy hardpoint, so I do expect LA Thieves to bounce back and get this win. They've been through ups, they've been through downs, they've been through it all together. They've stuck as a team for quite a while now. I expect them to bounce back. Although, before that control started, Kenny looked like he was ready to take a nap. He still kind of looks like that.
Scrap, we always knew that this guy, when he bounced onto the scene, back in Cold War, he was like playing with like.
I'm expecting him to bounce back here, especially Octane, getting some power positions this map. Start gaining some confidence back and getting it done.
Along with Hixie inside and Kleenex, and it has just been time and time again. He has just been showing up and showing out. But this is the Vanguard chance on the other side. That's a Major 4 chance as far as recency is concerned. LA Thieves should absolutely push.
They're the first in hold percentage rank, but they're 2 and 4. So what? They get in the last 10 seconds and they hold that 10 seconds? Or what? What the heck?
Improving upon your win-loss record on this map mode combination. It has to be about winning rotation, getting yourself set up, and not allowing this dangerous and feisty Thieves team to break.
Do or die moment for LA Thieves.
Question looms to if they can actually do it, though.
Are we going to a game 5, or is Toronto ending it right here?
Over these first couple of days of the Major 5 qualifiers haven't enticed you, I imagine Toronto itself will provide the action you're looking for. Hixie for the first blood, immediately on towards the hard point. Talk about just a commitment to getting.
And that's 3 for Toronto right off the bat.
With clean kills behind it.
Both these two teams are rather low when it comes down to the rotation percentage on Embassy Hardpoint. 11th ranked for Toronto, 10th for LA Thieves. So
I mean, Toronto's looking pretty solid at the moment.
If they can win the opening gunfights, it'll probably be closer to 60s than it is.
LA Thieves AR is doing some work, getting the job done. Kenny with a nice kill there.
Stay alive in this parking lot side ahead of the P2 rotation.
Teams don't just neutralize, they also find a chance to get on, earn some time of their own, although Hixie, quick to follow up, knows he's got Envoy close by. There's the shadow check-in with it. Hixie wins the gunfight, nearly gets the snap up top to Kenny as well. But as Kenny wins the gunfight, the Thieves have now created an opportunity or so.
I thought he was getting both.
Work around the storage area and try to find a way to threaten this second hard point from the front. Toronto will spawn favorably behind.
Oh, that's terrible for Octane. Kleenex is right behind him.
Here comes the hit from the Thieves from the front. Insight in trouble. Tag down to 31 HP.
Oh, huge kill there. Huge kill from Kenny.
Find their way into a break.
And there's that break percentage really coming through for LA Thieves. A lot of times still
that's a good break.
Over when it comes down towards P2. Nice Semtex from Scrap. Could be the opening. Is denied immediately from the trades. So some more gunfights to be had here for about 25 seconds or so. Off of a pretty good start for draws of 5 and 3. Scrap trying to chase down that.
Okay, Octane's on the rotate. 23 seconds.
He is not missing shots.
I would like to see, yeah, okay.
To put together some unbelievable.
I saw Octane sitting sign for a little bit. I was gonna say I would like to see him go top orange already.
He's gonna be tested here on rotation as Ultra have an exit and an opportunity for Kleenex to kind of play this.
Shot the legs.
So
grab with 2.
The focus for Thieves gets a little bit distracted.
Oh no, draws a terrible timing. He does get one though.
He can clean up the bridge side, but doesn't expect Insight to be so close, and it'll be Kleenex trying to jump on for the initial time.
This hill is hard to break.
To be denied or forgotten about. A big double keeps an opportunity for Thieves to try to reach out.
So this hill is a bang out. Well, you gotta. This hill consists of good timing and hitting your shots. If you don't have good timing, but you're hitting your shots,
this map positioning now for
Have
the
fun.
Thieves. They look to soak up 30 seconds.
You gotta have both.
Was filthy from Octane. Thieves in, 25 seconds to fight. Ultra still trying to think about contesting this exit. Draza though gets one big elimination, and then Envoy
That's a
cleans
good
up
foul.
XC, trying to play through bottom stairs. Scrap
And
time
just like that,
take us to a lead swap.
as long as Draws doesn't get off early, Thieves will have
Ultra gonna be
the
here
lead.
first. Can you hold on? Just because your number one hold percentage doesn't mean you're not going against
Octane versus 60 right here.
on this map.
He wasn't ready for it. He had the door shut behind him. I don't know if he shut it or just it wasn't opened yet, but that's a good play.
Has some nice beam shots to speak to Draza. Ultra will be in first for the initial time of 4.
Scrap with the one. Trusted to lock down anyone coming.
Kenny might get taken out of here.
Doorway. On the opposite
Unless Scrap turns around.
He's trying to walk through the hallways. There's the alarm system. Scrap tries to
Kenny
turn
with
it down.
2.
Kenny gets a double. Does hold off just a touch. Kleenex makes safe the halls. Looking for Draza. Finds him. Gets the gunfight win. Back towards the hill. Our tension goes. Ultra trying to hold from inside the site. Thieves still spawning in the worst possible position. So this hit is limited to just 2 members, and both will drop. Ultra.
I mean, Ultra's hold percentage on this map, I can see why they're first.
We get it. It's not just the Embassy Search and Destroy, it's also the Embassy Hardpoint. 12 and 8 now for Hixie, up on the 3 spree. That's going to couple along nicely for Kleenex, who finds himself on a 4 spree, but he is under.
I mean, Ultra's pretty good at this map.
HP, and it's going to be good damage, especially out of this
At least so far. I mean, if Thieves hold the kitchen here, they're right back in it.
Where these Thieves players are located at.
Hard point changes. Draza gets one, but was weakened enough towards Kenny. Unfortunately, tallies a team kill, but Envoy as he's
I would have liked to see Hixie wait 1 extra second there for his teammate, and I think they could have probably broke that.
But Insight's double kill kind of allows an opportunity.
They kind of stagger pushed it and pushed it one at a time.
Runs forward,
But Insight
kill 6 and 7.
doesn't even matter. Insight's got your back.
Ultra, a chance to blow the lid right off this game.
SMGs typically reign this hill as far as supremacy for weapons, but I mean, Insight would love to make an argument for it. Picks up a Vaznev off the ground.
Trade by Envoy.
Envoy is just about 1 shot. Kleenex aware of it. Will find
Just couldn't make it out.
20 seconds left here at the end of the first set in Ultra, are looking to take a commanding lead over the Thieves.
Oh, they're getting it. Hixie.
All right, see what Thieves can do here in the second round of hills.
From even considering a challenge of the scrap time, so we'll exit our first rotation.
Looking for someone to go top paper here. Hixie does spawn back Embassy side, so we're back PD.
Scrap, more damage through mid. Goodness, they're just not missing at the moment. LA in a bit of
Oh, terrible timing for draws.
They need to start to get together and put some focus on towards these hills because it's starting to get dangerous quick.
Oh, Scrap, he's gonna
Hey, kill by Envoy.
Nice read by Envoy to expect Scrap to drop down. Take him down from the backside of the bridge. Hixie actually spawns in a position to try to pick it up. We'll take Envoy off the hard point. But the real battle, I mean, Thieves are technically winning. They got players top paper around Laundry as well, trying to maintain presence around the Xbox in the mid lane. That's their avenue.
I said these are technically winning.
ARs for Thieves starting to get the
Explain.
open gunfight, providing some space for the subs to start
What?
to make their moves either onto the
What do you
objective
mean?
or into some key positions as we head towards rotation.
Yeah, he meant like the rotation for P2, but
Seconds of scrap time. Hixie thinking he can just tally all
yeah,
this
that
up
quickly
once again,
faded.
put Toronto
Ultra
in above about 55
broke that
point
rotation.
lead. Thieves though looking to flood from behind.
Thieves could
the
still have a
second
good break
hardpoint.
here.
Inside in their way. Scrap also here
Oh.
to contest, and the kills continue to come through.
Well,
Envoy's the only
Envoy.
one to survive.
Gotta at least get one. Draza, good shots there.
If they sure do. I mean, you got Scrap in a position, had him in a position to try
I mean, as long as Ultra doesn't get any time, Thieves are okay.
Completely gets overwhelmed, pinched through the middle of the map. Kenny, Draza are here to play. Draza up on this too, is trying to play on the backside of this God Heady. Cruise missile also being called in at this moment of time. Not gonna find any
Almost
kills,
snuck it in the door,
at least
but
find
there is
some
a
players
trophy in
some
there. I
space
think
to
they would have
maneuver
been
to
okay.
the middle of the map, into the waiting hands of Envoy. He'll find a 2-piece. These will maintain presence on the hill.
That double for Envoy creates a bit of a buffer, some breathing room here for the Thieves that are on the hard point, but the nades now start to land as a trophy.
That's 3
system
down
gets
for
extinguished.
Thieves again.
So right back in go Toronto. 20 seconds of scrap time.
Yeah, they're gonna get 20 extra seconds, but I think you need to set up for P3 here, and you need to set up
Huge play from Envoy. It
way
may
before
seem
because
like
they're already
mortal
there.
time, but this brings LA back to within 30 seconds of a tie, and as they start to approach over towards server, an apt time to take a listen in with the LA Thieves.
Ladder, scrap. Ladder, bro. There's 2 there, Zach. I know where Zach. I spawned you one. Oh, the guy's gaslight. Yep, you're on top. And orange. Hit him once.
Look at orange.
Yeah. Orange door. He didn't go top.
He didn't come out. He didn't come out. He's still in orange.
We got to the shot.
Orange stairs. Stop orange stairs. He's
Time we close to one.
D1. I pinch gas late, Brisk. Give me
D1
stairs, I think. No trap.
D1. He's front D1.
Front D1. Hotbox. Hotbox. Top orange. Hotbox looking for P1. Hotbox. Gotta get one. Hotbox dead.
Nice shot. Just one out. This one
gas. I'm orange right now. On the top. Tell me. He's right. I'm coming. In the orange.
Sunday the shot.
Low orange. P1.
He's P1.
I spawned. Get close, bro. I'll see you got P1. I
tried to start out one shot. I decided, yo, he's on head. Back one more time.
P1, top TD.
That's good.
Orange again. Orange now.
I have you.
Orange takes you. He's running out. He's running out. Ran me. I didn't hit him. You gotta play near here. On halls with you? Alright, next field.
Yeah, we have to get this time. Let's go. We're good.
I'm ready. On the dead. There's two deaths. Give me a second. On the dead.
LA doing their best to keep themselves in this game, but with a 13 and 21 performance from Octane and a 14 and 24 performance from Kenny, they just can't quite get over the pressure that Ultra are maintaining, with Scrap and Hixie absolutely frying at the moment.
Yep. I mean, it's almost the exact opposite of what we got from the map number 1. Thieves getting outslayed, but this time around, Ultra getting the slays while also getting the majority of the time. But hold your horses, because now Envoy's really starting to heat things up in a massive way, up on a 4 spree. It's an integral point for Thieves to fully break inside. P4 still soaking up time.
If you could get a cruise missile, that would be instrumental. It's not necessarily going from scrap to initial here on this hard point, but trying to deter any setups.
Draws on Envoy, locking this hill down. This is huge time.
Scrap still takes a double, thinking about maybe trying to go for this on the exit. He gets 3 of the 4,
They're
so
still on the
even though it
time.
will not be a contest for the Scrap, it does allow Ultra a chance to get their setup going here at Kitchen.
It's gonna be about a 20-second.
Ultra gonna be here first. They broke
20-second lead for Ultra here.
A respectable time there at 3 going in towards P4. Bring this just within 17. Ultra looking to hold players in and around.
Huge break here for Thieves.
He was out on an island over by tennis courts. Thieves are gonna be aware they have a full 3v3 for this hill.
Back and forth go the kills. Cleanex still holding in towards
Good trade.
Only gets 1. Scrap left alive. Fastnev in hand. Does the damage needed. Can he keep his
hides behind the door, gets the kill. Oh my god. That's crazy.
And Ultra secure the hard point. Thieves looking good for the break, but Scrap flat out denies them. 31 and 22, and Ultra can smell the win.
This kid is so different, man. 219 to 184. Contest is in as well. Envoy trying to do everything he possibly can for the Thieves. Will at least extend it.
I mean, they don't win here, but
I mean, we are just picking at straws at this point.
I mean, it's getting down to the wire now.
Ultra about to call game.
Inside Cleanex still trying to hold on to this Scrap time. Draza gets the opening 2. Scrap working with Cleanex, and Ultra will not be denied a single second. And Scrap continues to destroy.
Oh, Scrap is hitting different today.
185. Ultra can feel it. Hixie tested over through orange as LA try to find a way to neutralize the hard point, and for the time being they will do so, but Scrap is still alive, and that's apparently all you need. Scrap, last one to find is in bathroom, will not get the kill, but he does take down
wow.
and bang! Ultra.
Hey, you gotta give it up for Scrap. That boy, all series long. You gotta love Scrap's trash talk as well. I mean, I'm
in 4 games. Allen was previously held by none other than Envoy. With that 30 bombs, Scrap will make another stamp in Call of Duty history. Confused faces for LA Thieves. You really did feel like we should be setting ourselves up for a map 5. That map number
right. I thought it was gonna be a 3-1 Thieves. Here we are, Ultra just
so consistent. It's what you expected.
Wow.
The rookie here for Ultra.
Scrap went off all series long.
Almost 4K damage again. This guy is undeniable. He's coming different this stage, Allen. Look out.
I mean, what else do you need to say? He ends up tying, by the way, the 5-game kill record by
he had like 13,000 damage. It's the Ethos headset. It's for sure the Ethos headset.
27 non-traded. Another year 4K.
I was talking about that earlier. The Ethos headsets.
But take a look at Charlie.
That's crazy. This guy had over 13,000 damage, I think. Around 13,000 damage. Might be just under 13,000, but man, that's insane. And a 4, it didn't even go to game 5.
It's always gonna drop numbers. It's very rare in Call of Duty that we're gonna sit there and say, oh, we always expect the player to drop just cataclysmic like numbers, but I mean, Scrap always delivers on it. But it's even more so than that, right? It's not just useless kills. Like, he's putting himself in really good positions to enable the rest of his teammates, like Hixie, to go unnoticed through the hallway,
That was crazy.
middle of the map.
Hey,
Same for
GG's Ultra. What a day of games it's been, man. What a day.
I don't know what to say about that kid. He's something different.
We started off a little shaky, a little all over the place with the scream. We PC blue screen twice for some reason. I'm trying to get that figured out. Streamlabs OBS crashed for the very first time on me in 3 or 4 years. Of course, it's today. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in to the very first ever watch party. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you're leaving a like. If you already left a like, we had to go through multiple streams here, so just double check it. And make sure you're leaving a like here on this one, since we had to create multiple events for some reason. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for the super chat. I do appreciate it. And I believe we are super close to 2950 subscribers, as you can see right down there at the bottom of the screen. I think the official number is 2946. We are 4 subscribers away from 2950. So thank you guys very much for that as well. And also thank you for putting up with me in my stream restarting 40 times. That's crazy. Are we gonna get an interview? We need a Scrap interview. We need it. He'll bring the heat, and I mean, he earned it. Oh, he's definitely Rookie of the Year. Without he could not play another match, and he's still Rookie of the Year. This kid went off. He's been going off all year, but this series specifically. Wow. I mean, they just had Kenny locked down the entire series. Kenny couldn't do anything. Match KD of a 1.53 against Thieves. Your Major 4 champions.
You talk about round 5 control, insta-capping A, rotating through mid, picking up the kills through catch.
That's crazy.
That is what you want to see. And when you put up a stat line like that, you're going to have an easy time. And that's exactly what happened, 3-1.
Impressive stuff here from Toronto Ultra. Tonight, they are going to pick up their second win here in the opening week of qualifiers. Let's take a look, though, at tonight's Scuff Play of the Game, featuring the rookie Scrap with the 3K in the kitchen doing work. Allie, break it
I also
down
thought it could have been Insight. Insight had a couple nice plays.
Just some serious pure gunning out of this guy, and this was a really big turning moment as well. So
Oh yeah, this was definitely play of the game. That won them that kitchen hill. Hiding behind the door there. Because you wouldn't expect the guy to just lay down behind the door. You would go through and check the staircase. Huge play by Scrap. Big brain. Can we bring him back in here? We need that interview. Let the man speak. No. Oh, bro, I wanted Scrap to come on the mic.
And actually, Hixie's audio is not working, so pause on that.
Oh,
let's wrap up
never
the
mind.
series, though. LA Thieves.
Hixie's pause is not working. Bring Scrap back in then.
I feel like when we get online sometimes, like we talk about this pre-match setup, LA Thieves get some mental block when it comes to online qualifiers every once in a while, and I think this is one of those situations where they started off a little bit wonky, even though that map won, they end up pulling out that W, and Toronto Ultra has just been looking so good at the start of this qualifier.
Nameless, we have 3 matches remaining for Toronto. Could they be our #1 seed heading into their home major? They have Optic Texas, LAG, and Minnesota left to play.
Without question. I think, Toronto's right.
They might be #1 seed heading into their own major, their home major. Big possibility.
Potentially can be the best player in the game, right? Like, he took over today. So if he can continue that, they absolutely have a chance to win Toronto. They're going to be a contender for sure.
We have another day of action still to come tomorrow. Remember, matches kick off at 3 o'clock. But as we revisit everything on the day, especially from this series, was Toronto the best squad we watched today? Is Boston the best squad?
No, Toronto's hands down the best squad today.
It's tough between LA Thieves and Toronto. Like, these guys can play 10 times. It can be 5-5 in match count, right? So I will give it to Toronto, but I am the most impressed by Boston Breach and their turnaround that they've had. I love what I saw from them. The teamwork today. I think
Breach looked good.
This team being sort of
I agree. Breach looked good.
Worked out great. I mean, you won 2 points today. You were not able to do that with that last roster. You're 1-8.
All right, excellent stuff here as Toronto gets the latest win on a 4-match day. Let's take you back, though, to the start of the day where we kicked things off in Minnesota. St. Paul hosting the second home series for Rocker, and we saw the fans get behind their squad early.
All right.
A 3-0 over London. They made quick work.
All right, what'd you guys think of the very first ever watch party over here? After all the craziness, I think overall went pretty well. I think overall it was a success. We did have some issues at the beginning, but we got past it. We got past it. We're all here. We're all chilling. Man, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about Minnesota and the home series,
What a day.
like, we've been gassing them a little bit, but
What a day.
Florida, LAG,
I don't know if they have like the full schedule up anyway.
You beat the bottom 3 seeds, and you've beat the worst
don't know
surge that we have
if they do or
ever
not.
seen, right? So I gave you that stat yesterday, right? So for Minnesota, now they're doing
If they do,
just what they need to do. When will they exceed that?
I want to see what matches they have next weekend.
By themselves as the top 8 squad. Las Vegas is still right on their heels, so they got some work to do.
They do have just 3 matches left. As we take a look at Vegas, they also have played 2 series. This time they get a dub after back-to-back game 5s. Clayster gets the win and was in the winner's circle to talk about it.
Yeah, this was not only, I think, a massive W over New York Subliners,
Massive W
win fundamentally
for Vegas.
For the Vegas Legion. The
That was
fact
huge.
That they were able to capitalize on the fact that New York allowed their worst hardpoint to slip through for that map 1 and win it in the fashion that they did, and then also win the Expo Control where they have been.
I would love it if Vegas can get the best of Atlanta FaZe.
They were comfortable on. They win it in a 3-0 fashion, and then they don't lose the
If
game.
FaZe lose to Optic,
my biggest worry point for the Vegas Legion, because Search and
and then FaZe lose to Vegas,
to Optic Texas yesterday in that game 5. Heading
I
New
mean,
York Subliners today, I'm happy they were able to close.
we could. There's a possibility if that happens. There's a possibility FaZe is starting in losers bracket Major 5.
Looking forward for this squad. How do you feel about a Vegas team that is going to be chasing?
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tall task because what we saw.
We'll see what happens tomorrow. Optic FaZe first, and then we'll see. Move on to Vegas FaZe.
From that look, it looks like they found it. From what we saw from Awakening and Beans today, they looked way more free on the map. Vivid playing that objective time, being the first man in, is allowing players like Kremp to go on these crazy sprees and make plays on the pinch, which then sets up the ARs, right? So, you know, a lot of little things in the fundamentals that they were lacking.
Yeah, no, Boston looked good. They look good with Vivid back in the roster.
Able to edge out Rocker as Boston picks up their first win of the Major 5 qualifier. And I think everyone here at the desk wants to say, welcome back, Vivid. We missed you, buddy. Awesome to see you frying with the squad once again. That is a look at all of the matches on the day. And of course, we had a big effect on our standings as everyone is going to be looking to lock in our top.
Yeah, let's take a look at the standings here.
Positioning right now for the Breach at 170 points. Rocker
We have it.
the door at 160. Vegas just 2 games
Vegas
back, and everyone else
20
needs
points
it.
behind.
Well, you're running out of time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
still a lot of opportunities. It really is the race.
Surge is right there as well, though. If Surge doesn't start winning, I mean, after they get 3-0'd yesterday, I don't know what's gonna happen with Surge. Surge could fall down to.
Yeah, Vegas need to win 6 more matches.
If Boston, Rocker, and Vegas all play well for the rest of the series, there's a possibility Seattle doesn't even make champs.
Best gameplay you watched tonight?
Best gameplay, like player, team? Team Toronto. They look disgusting.
Okay, there you have it. Tomorrow, let's see who's in action as it's a 3-match Sunday. We kick things off with the Mutineers versus
Those second 2 matches, man, those are gonna go crazy.
FaZe is taking on
Optic FaZe, Thieves Subliners.
At 4:30, and we have another banger for you at 6 o'clock. 3 of your top 4 teams.
That's gonna be a good one.
Of our top 5 teams all in action tomorrow. A fantastic Saturday. Thank you for tuning in.
But alright, guys.
YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for tuning in. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, ding that bell for notifications. And without further ado, I'll see you guys right back here on the watch party next weekend. Peace out.
Swift, forget the trip. Back to mission, no surrender, just commitment. I see vision, eyes closed, shut, heart monitor going crazy. Met his panicking. Woke up from the stretcher in the red.